What do you mean don't? Like, I can't read text like that right before the show. What do you mean don't?
Can't say it.
Just before I hit unmute and I'm ready to start the show.
Nope.
Don't. I understand why don't.
You cannot.
Ooh, I've got a text just before the show.
Maybe he did that intentionally.
Son of a bitch. Is this a test?
It is a test. Test. 1 2 1 2.
Motherfucker. I mean, it's a great text, but I can't get a text like that just before the show starts because I can't talk about the text I just got.
His other girlfriend decided she wanted to be part of this thing.
I need to dissatisfy 2 women at once. It's a goal of mine. Mother shit!
Just do a short show so we can go.
Tonight? Should we see? Hold on a second. Should we see if... I mean, he's got to get up early in the morning.
Yeah, I hear you. So do we.
So do we.
I'm sweaty now.
Oh, shit!
I just got done vacuuming and now I'm actually sweating. Because of that message.
Fucking bananas, boys and girls.
Oh, I forgot something in my truck that was exciting too.
Go get it. We got to do that tonight. That's got to be done. That's a big deal. Shaft says April's pregnant. I wouldn't need a text. They wouldn't text me. What is this, 1832? That they go, oh, we're going to... Well, I mean, they wouldn't be sending a text in 1832. I understand an Indian would deliver it to your door with an arrow. But you know what I mean. Oh, my God. Someday you are going to miss that slider, says Michael B. I don't know what that means. Kraken Slappin' says, okay, I just hopped on and I think the sound is fucked up. How can the sound be fucked up? I'm doing the same exact thing I've always done. Our KBS issue seems to be solved. Kip Smith says, what did E-Rock say? No disrespect to Mr. Nagel. I love Eric. E-Rock has been the coolest guy in the world. This is above E-Rock. This is bigger than E-Rock. If E-Rock's listening right now, he knows what it was. And you know what he's doing? Like everyone who's ever taken a vested interest in my career historically, he's going, would you just shut the fuck up? By the way, Fried and Pie, where did your membership go? And Kip Smith, where did your membership go? This, you know what? This actually, now I'm riled up. I'm excited. I'm happy. But now I'm sad because I see Fried and Pie and Kip Smith and their names aren't green. What the hell? Hulkamasha Baby says it wasn't the audio. It was Aaron muting. Yes. All right. I'm done. I'm finished. It's over. Oh, my God. Presents. Ooh, guys, another thing. We were $40 over for today's goal, so that gets thrown into tonight. Only 210 away, so we can knock that out in no time. 210 away, Streamlabs, PayPal, Rumble, the whole deal. Hobo Chili Recipe kicking us off tonight by saying, with $2, saying, how is it everything white, your belly, and your fat arms are growing exponentially? It's only children's size on the sleeves.
Keep this off.
How did this go dark now?
I don't know. Keep this off the screen. I'll be right back.
All right. April always makes the screen go dark. I don't understand what it is. This hasn't happened in a long time. Every time I restart the computer, we have this issue. But anyway, I can't tell you. I'm sorry to point a knife at all of you. This is not a threatening thing. I know I seem erratic, but this is not a threat. I promise you. I got to open these gifts. I got like 3 other gifts, too, that are coming. I got a bunch of stuff I got to open today. Oh, well. Welcome to the show, everybody. Fantastic to have you. Great to have you on the show tonight. Oh, my God. We're picking up over 200 already. Kip Smith renewed his membership. What a great guy. See, that's how I harangue people. Scooby Jooby Joo. See, now people are guessing. Oh, yeah. No. Citizen M, nobody cares anymore. Grow up. No, that's not what it is. Okay, we're going to open these up in just a little bit. As soon as April tells me I can, I know what they are. April says, keep this off the show. I can't keep that off the show. You put it in a certain way that it was showing up on the program. I know. So I've got to do this. All right. Boys and girls, we've got a lot of stuff coming up tonight. Many things to talk about. Gifts to... What about those other gifts that came the other day? I can't open those yet?
No, you can't.
Oh.
I'm waiting for one more thing.
I lost our thing that has the P.O. box on it. Steel Toe Media Incorporated, P.O. Box 7893, St. Cloud, Minnesota 56302. All right, let's open this first one. And let's see what our first gift of the day is. Then we'll catch up with the chat on Rumble, catch up with the chat on YouTube. Oh, hey guys, remember, we got 2 more morning shows that will be on YouTube this week. And then it'll be Rumble Friday, which is very exciting. Okay,
why does our screen look so fucking dark?
I don't know.
God, it didn't earlier.
All right, so what the hell is all... Jesus, look at all these...
Look at the name of this one.
I know. That is not a thing you're supposed to say.
This guy's funny.
All right.
Okay, so I know that he sent us goodies along with the main item.
April, I dropped this. Where'd it go?
I will fucking help you. Calm down.
So anyway, it's the fucking boxes with the light. That could be it. It could be the boxes with the light. That's all right.
Is. Okay, so we can keep all of these except for this one's for Johnny.
Okay, so I can open all of these. This one says leopard wood with curly South American mahogany. I have no idea what this means. Hebe Kai says Derek Chauvin wants to drop a knee on this stream. That is brightening up it a little, but you might have to work your magic. Every time I restart the computer, this happens.
I don't know why.
But, oh well. Let's take a look here. There we go. Now we're brightened up.
No, it's not adjusting. It's
all right.
Bugging me.
Oh, look at this.
I think he made us. Are those coasters? Yeah,
these
they're
are coasters. Look at little nice wooden coasters.
He didn't give us.
Can we say who this is?
His name is Chris. He's on the East Coast. He did not give me. Here. Hey, we just got the gifts. What can we tell them?
They're saying that you poured yourself a double and poured me a weak single. Is this true?
No, you can have the double.
All right.
We're celebrating.
All right, boys and girls. This one's called Leopard Wood, and thank you to Chris.
His name is Chris. He is starting a woodworking company out on the East Coast, and he made us lots of things.
Oh, Fried End Pie says, don't worry, Aaron. One of these queers will buy me another membership, even though I clearly stated I didn't want one.
Here you go.
Thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. All right, this is called Leopard Wood.
I'm so excited. I don't have to buy coasters now like I was gonna.
Not to be confused with another kind of wood that we'll be, I'm sure, dealing with very soon. What? What? What did I say? These look like knife handles.
Oh, they totally are. Look.
Those look like knife handles. All right, so I'm going to cut myself on one of these. Hebe Kai says leopard wood, also known as gonorrhea. All right, this one's called...
Such cool wood grain.
I can't say this on the air. And it's gar, not ga. Gar.
He tried.
It's like a gorilla and baboon combined. What?
It's like a gar fish.
Ooh, look at this. Look at this.
Look
more,
at these.
More knife handles, this time in a word I can't
look,
say.
We can use them. Oh, good on. Look at that.
Hey, coasters. What do you put on there?
Okay, Chris,
Glasses.
these knife handles are absolutely sick.
They are very nice,
If you didn't
Chris.
send us blades with these, we have to get some made.
Oh, Mapfield says they're 1911 grips, you tard.
Oh. See, I went with the knife thing because you kept saying knife. Are they really?
Yes, now that he mentions it, those are pistols.
That does look right. Why did you say knife? I just went with it.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I was starting to think, why would he make a knife thing fat on the bottom?
This one is called just Bird's Eye Maple. Bird's Eye Maple. Kip Smith says it's a Luis J. Gomez starter kit. Luis J. Gomez followed me. I should ask him about...
Well, he followed me too. That's cool.
Doing some fights. All right. This one is more 1911 grips.
That is so sweet.
That is very cool. For when I get my my 1911 that I've been looking at for years.
I don't know which color I like the most.
This one is called Figured. I don't know if that's racist or not. I don't know if I can say that.
I don't know either.
But all right. Well, the one was a very racist term.
Figured S.
Figured S. Because it reminds me of Sino, which is a phrase for, I believe, the Japanese.
I'm so hot, I'm sticking to my seat.
All right, let's, we got some crazy news just before the show went on, and I'm trying to process that while doing a show.
I was power cleaning the house, too. I vacuumed every floor like a good girl.
We might be trading in the old Tahoe tomorrow. So I've been looking up stuff to replace the Tahoe's getting up there in miles. And it's either trade her in now or drive her until she dies. And
you're going to lose equity in that bitch.
Yeah, so I think we're going to... We're up money on it pretty good, and it's getting to 90,000, so probably going to trade her in on something fun. All right, John Sotera says, how you like the Napoleon trailer? We talked about it for overtime today. We played it, and we did not get popped, by the way, which is very cool. There's another 1911 grip. That is very awesome.
I feel like we have to get 4 of them now.
Yeah, now we're on to the main event of the evening.
Those are sick.
This is from Chris. It doesn't have any personal information in it, so we're good.
Oh, were we supposed to read that first like a card?
No, this is before I open the big one. Dear Church of the Toe, howdy from Maine. A little rundown on the stuff in this package. The offering plate is made of bird's eye maple with purple heart inlays. Well, then let's just open it if it's already in the letter. So it's a giveaway.
Okay, he answered me too.
Here you go, guys. Look at this.
At it. Ooh.
Look at that. Chris he spared. Oh my God!
I told you.
Look at this. Chris has got the felt on the bottom, and on the offering plate, he's got a sticker behind an epoxy. What is that? An epoxy? No, what do they call that? A resin.
Resin.
He's got a sticker underneath the resin there. That is well fucking done, boys.
It's cool.
That is remarkable. This is our offering plate.
Can I hold
fill it up? Now, when we play the music, I've got an offering plate to literally go, here you go, guys. Fill it up. Knocking out the gold today.
Can I hold it?
There you go.
Oh, wow, that's heavy.
2 big bass drums. The mileage is from driving the kids around everywhere.
Look at how fucking pretty that is. Oh.
That is a beautiful offering plate.
Thank you, Chris. We have a whole nother box.
Oh, my God. Well, I got to read Chris's letter here.
Oh, it smells good, too.
It's that is really cool, Chris. Thank you very much. That is going to infinitely improve our program. Hey,
look at the pour on it. It's so nice.
Let me see if this works. Let me try this real quick. Hey guys, 210 away from today's goal. Go ahead and fill up the offering plate. Pass it to a friend. Pass it this way. Pass it that way. Just start throwing 20s in the offering plate. Knock out that 210, and we'll do overtime today. See, with the prop, it makes it so much nicer. I should have the offering plate always in view.
I'm buying all the guns
during the show. This is great. So we're not ever taking a vacation again.
Right. Thank you, Chris.
Wow. Thank you very much, buddy.
I don't know where to go with this.
Appreciate that. Red Fox Mad, we will get to the, what do you call it? The My Pillow story that you just sent us. Either today or tomorrow. I can't remember which show that I linked that into. But check this shit out. That is our offering plate. Someone said it's, where did it go? Oh, shit. Somebody said...
I'm so warm
looks
right now.
like an ashtray. I thought it also, looked like kind of a cigar ashtray.
No, there's no ridges there.
Yeah.
It's just a different colored wood.
Right.
Just an inlay.
It's our offering plate. Let's see if we can knock out today's goal with our offering plate.
Look how
there
cute
you go.
are.
I love that.
Yeah, I was going to say, take a drink. These coasters are beautiful.
That is great, guys.
Wasn't this worth the wait?
It's pretty awesome.
It's cool.
So let's read this from Chris. It says the offering plate is made of bird's eye maple with purple heart inlays. Bird's eye happens in roughly 0.01% of maple, and after decades of research, no one can actually explain why it happens. My guess, Jews. That was me. I don't know why the glow ring resin pour went from orange to yellow-green, but I'm trying to look into what happened. Looks great to us. You shouldn't even have said anything.
Yeah, it's okay.
The cutting board is made out of what's known as flame birch, which is gay birch.
Should I open that?
Oh yeah, we got to open that now because that's coming up.
Give me the knife, please.
Thank you to Gree C N-word on Rumble. He says this Tucker Tate interview is entertaining as hell. It's a must watch for later. 2.5 hours long though. I would love to watch that. Love to. Is it on? It's got to be on Rumble because it can't be on YouTube. God, content-wise, Rumble kicks the fuck out of YouTube.
It
really does kick the shit out of YouTube because people can talk about stuff. So I'm very excited to be on Rumble. Hobo Chili with $2 says, okay, my rant got all screwed up because of this goddamn autocorrect on my phone. I was trying to say you're fat, so whatever. I hope the maker of this iPhone gets R-worded. Okay, there you go. 2:05 away from tonight's goal while April saws away at the...
My fillet knife wasn't cut out for this.
There you go. 2:05 away. Thank you guys very much. Again, whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Let's see if that offering plate works magic for this fine program.
Look at the note.
All right. What does it say?
It says for your wifely duties.
Oh, well then you go ahead and open it.
It's my cutting board.
All right, I'm going to talk while April opens it. She just opens things in silence. She'll learn in the business about commentary. About theater of the mind.
I can't face the mic right now.
You'll learn. Matt Fields with renewing his membership for 5 months says you have to spend around $650 to $1,000 for a worthy 1911, a Springfield Garrison or Mil-Spec. 1911 is a great choice. The Tate interview is on Twitter. Okay, it's not on Rumble. It's on Twitter.
I'm not going to take this all out. There's something very greasy and slimy on it. Don't get that on your gray shirt.
Yeah, it's oiled up. It's lubed.
I'll have to wash it.
Or it's varnish.
I don't...
That would have settled by now.
What I'm thinking is it got hot when it was getting shipped here, and it got, like, sweaty in there.
Okay.
I better wash
It's a beautiful cutting board, though. Eric W., thank you for renewing your membership for a 12th month. The cutting board is what's known as flame birch, which is essentially curly birch with larger curls. It causes the iridescence. Upkeep on the board is simple. Once a month, just beeswax it. Okay, so that's beeswax.
I was wondering why it didn't smell like anything.
But it's none of yours. It's none of your
None of your beeswax. Get it?
I can tell you where you can hear that kind of content in 2 weeks.
I gotta wash my hands. It's gross.
Just follow whatever instructions are on the bottle. Can be found at Home Depot along with some of the finest. The black grips are that. It says Gaboon Ebony, says not the slur from Django. I guess. Which is a naturally black wood and one of the most expensive woods on the planet, coming in well over 20 times the price of pine. Ooh, so now you have to get a 1911. Springfield 1911. Oh God, no, it's an S&W. It's a Smith & Wesson. God damn it, Performance Center. Smith & Wesson Performance Center 1911. That's what I want.
We're gonna have to talk to Derek and Tracy.
It is fucking expensive. If you could pass along the other sets of grips to Midland, that would be greatly appreciated.
Oh.
And any feedback they have would be welcome. I've been tinkering on a gavel design to make sure that it is perfectly loud and obnoxious so you guys make sure Gordy hates you. If you guys ever need anything made, just let me know. I've got a work history that makes no sense, including making props for movies, signage in Boston, architectural woodworking on multi-million-dollar houses, including Triple H's, and embroidery. If you guys would like to do a line of coasters or anything for that nature, for you for your coffee, definitely hit me up and we can figure out some ideas. But I have but a simple request. I would like to hear your takes on downhill mountain biking. It's a sport I've done since I was 10 and occasionally race in. Not saying it's going to make for great radio, but the video aspect might pay off. If you like watching people get hurt on bikes, it's a good time. I expect you to take this nickel out of the goal on the day you get this to ensure you have a wildly cumbersome number to read off. Well, I round by fives.
That nickel should be kept in here since it came from
him.
Yes,
the nickel goes right into the offering plate, boys and girls. Here.
Put it in.
Here you go.
Christened.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Consider it christened.
That is a lovely offering plate. Look, and it shakes around real nice.
We need a couple of coins in there. Is that all in his thing?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, he's been messaging me, so I was asking what we could do for you or promote anything, and he said that right now he has an Instagram, which is C-Town Woodworks, C-T-O-N-E Woodworks, one word, currently working on an Etsy store. So he's starting up, here, you can read it right there.
What is it on Instagram?
C-Town
Woodworks. Town with an E?
Yes.
All right, C-Town Woodworks on Instagram for Chris. There you go.
Yes, so go follow him. I'm sure he takes requests if you want something made. Clearly, all of his work is gorgeous. Highly recommend.
One person saying in the chat, I'm now sending my change jar. Well, there you go. All right, so 250 people plus whatever YouTube or Facebook and Twitter have are actually watching us open this shit. Thank you guys very much. You're very patient. Benny the Milkman, a monthly supporter now on Rumble. Thank you very much. Woo. That brings the goal down to $200 tonight. Thank you very much. Again, 200 away from this evening's goal. And again, we have an offering plate now. There you go.
Oh, it's so cool.
Having a hard time moving on from that text message.
I even with all this to distract you, I hear you, dude. It's pretty crazy.
Here we go. Adam with $50
wow.
says, I've been saying I'm not donating until you have the offering plate, hoping you would never get it. You win, I guess. Oh, he put a nice 50 here. Spot in the offering plate. Look at that. Chad with $10 in the offering plate. Oh,
thanks, Chad.
Thank you guys very much. Chad Zumach dropping $10 in the offering plate. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that we're pals, and he sends us money on a regular basis. He keeps me in business. Actually, he's actually David Chandler. People didn't know that. We were playing a long con with you guys, and Chad is actually David Chandler.
That
people
makes
didn't
sense.
know. Yeah, people didn't know that. But he's been throwing a big chunk. He said, "I'm glad you rescued my channel. I'm glad you rescued my career. I'm glad you made me relevant again. So I'm going to give you a cut." And business has been good lately. So
I agree.
Thank you.
I have 2 dimes and a penny from over here to contribute, so you can jingle jangle.
Oh, could you take those 2 dimes and rub them together? You get it.
Actually.
All right, boys and girls. 140 away from knocking it out tonight. So you guys are way ahead. Fill up the old offering. It's too good of an offering plate.
We're gonna have to put.
There you go.
You're gonna have to put a few things in there.
Perfect. Chandler donated to Chad today, says Chap. Well, that's good because, you throw a little money to yourself. It helps with all of that stuff. Thank you guys very much. Very cool.
Thank you.
140 away. Thanks a million. Appreciate it. We'll bust out the offering plate later during the final 5 minutes. And now it's got to be church music, right?
I think so.
I think we have to change the final 5 minute beg fest.
Or Munits.
Munich. Sure. Roots Maxer says, Aaron, I just read what you said about that chick from Iowa. I gotta say, you went up a few notches in my book, bro. Very funny. We have that episode on our channel. If you want to listen to the entire Iowa episode from our radio days, you can.
That's
Some of the
fun.
stuff I said about that chick was fucking hysterical.
It's so much better in context, too. They cut out all the fun context. Like
the best part about it is we were drinking
moonshine.
apple pie moonshine. And I was shitting on this station for not syndicating us there, and we were making fun of their morning show. That's the full context. And the best part about it is, and a part I kind of miss, is that because there are restrictions on what you can say and do on radio, in order to do something funny, you have to be very creative and clever, and you have to really think outside the box. And that's kind of what I miss about it, is that, like, here you can just be crude. It doesn't matter. You can just do whatever. But if you're on the radio, people are listening to the radio and they go, holy shit, I didn't know he could do that. And they're laughing their fucking balls off.
Oh, my God.
Doorman says, first time in a while I've listened to you and from work. To and from work, you make a long drive pass by quickly, I must say. Well, thank you, Doorman.
That's such a nice compliment.
That's pretty much the best compliment you can get. That and you make my workday go by quickly.
Yes.
I'm still very much in that radio mode where I consider myself, background entertainment while you're at work or driving. That's what I consider myself. And that's what I like out of my audience. I don't want that audience that just sits in front of their computer all day. I had to get out of shit like that. I like it when people go, oh, man, I'm doing shit. I listen to your show. I laugh my fucking balls off. I'm driving. I laugh my balls off. I'm working. I laugh my balls off. I don't want you just staring at me like a creep. But if you are, God bless. Thank you very much. I love you too.
I'm almost overstimulated between that text and all these gifts.
I know.
Now we have to get shit to Midland and Johnny too.
Guys, thank God we don't have to keep our fucking mouths shut for much longer. Because...
What are you and I doing tonight?
I got to figure out a way to come down from that.
I know.
I got 2 weeks. I got to shut my fucking mouth for you guys. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I can run my fucking mouth. Oh, man.
It tastes good, doesn't it?
It tastes wonderful.
Real sweet.
Benny the Milkman with $10 says, here you go. Oh, another one for the offering plate.
Thank
More
you.
alms for the poor. Thank you. 1:30 away from knocking out our goal tonight. You guys are fantastic. Mile High says, Steel Toe got in the mud and entertained us. Keep it up. No problem, buddy. You know me. Okay, let's get into... I don't want to get into
I don't want to do
tonight.
anything.
You guys are
I don't
gonna
want to be here.
You guys are gonna be mad when you hear the vehicles I want to drive. That I want.
That could pass some time. You could listen to people.
You guys
bitch at
might
you.
like this. I need your guys' advice on this.
Do you though?
Rupert 112 says another compound show. Again, no disrespect to Ant or E-Rock. E-Rock already knows about all this stuff, but
Can you just say yes and move on?
it's not another compound show. It's something different. That's all. Okay. I need your guys' Cocktiff says, who made the offering plate? Chris in Maine.
Well, his name is on his Instagram, I suppose.
Yeah.
So Chris Town in Maine, he has an Instagram page. It is C Town with an E Woodworks. You should go follow him and request things
All right.
if you'd like.
So I need your guys' advice. Now, Hulkamasha Baby says, if you say minivan, I swear to God, I won't say minivan. We're not doing minivan.
I would never.
Although I will say this, the numbers I was seeing on minivan and how much I'm going to get for the Tahoe versus how much I owe on it, I was like, God, that would barely cost anything.
Look at, we made it on his page.
Oh, very cool.
We're right there.
Very cool. Here, Fried and Pie says, I used to sell cars. What do you want to know? Now, I hate to be an elitist. I hate to be a nose up in the air guy. But when I was a late teenager, early 20s, I bought from a used car lot, and I got burned really bad. It turned out it was a Hurricane Sandy car. They never told me. And ever since then, I only bought from dealerships. I never bought anything brand new, but I only bought from dealerships, certified used vehicles.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to make sure they went through a process and I wasn't, dealing with a problem.
Getting dicked.
Now, I'm looking for a value buy on this one. Low miles, value buy. I'm trying to come down in mileage. I'm trying to go up in year. And, I spent quite a bit on this one. I'm looking to go a little down.
So you're saying
where I'm at right now.
best bang for your buck.
Best bang for my buck.
Off of this list.
Off of this list. So here's the vehicles I have.
Okay.
Now, these are all pretty much, these are all either 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. All right?
Ooh,
Those are so just those makes and models. They've got to be third row because we have 3 and there's probably going to be another one by the time this vehicle gets traded in.
Are you ready for what's coming for you? Are you mentally prepared?
I know when you talk about cars, people just, they turn into the most nasty people.
I could like several things on this list. I don't know about all of them.
All right, boys and girls, here you go. The 2020, 2021, or 2022 GMC Acadia, like not the low trim package, not the super high one, but like the middle one, the SLT2 or whatever it is. 2020, 2021, or 2022 GMC Acadia, your thoughts, go ahead. Go ahead. Gay, GMC sucks, says Fried and Pie. I've never owned an Acadia in my life. Never had one. Chevy sucks. Well, I like my Tahoe.
I like Chevy.
No.
I have a Chevy. Jesus, bro. Okay.
A fucking Acadia, Jesus, bro. All right, we'll move on to the next one.
Everybody, you've only got one on there that was pro. GMC.
I love my GMC, one person
only
says.
One.
All right, a 2021 Chevy Traverse.
Okay, Ryobi says
Any
no,
thoughts?
avoid Acadia and Traverse.
Oh, shit. Okay, so we'll, but I want everyone's opinion on the Traverse.
Don't buy an Arcadia.
Here we
They're
go.
in trouble.
2021 Traverse. Agadia, one person saying.
ROTC did it first.
ROTC did it first, of course. I'm going to actually buy a used BMW, is what I'm going to do.
That's good.
Chevy blows goats, same car. That's what Mersh drives. Okay, so you guys are anti-Acadia, anti-Traverse. I like this car. I love this vehicle. I love this make of vehicle. This next one coming up here. You guys are never going to shame me off of this. I've owned 2 of them in the past, including this very model. Not this year, but this model. And they've treated me remarkably well. I love them. Buicks. And you're going to say, Aaron, you sound like a GM man. I kind of am a GM man. So, I really love Buick Enclaves. April hates them. Shit on me all you want. I really like Buick Enclave. So I found a 19, I found a 20, and I found a 21, and I want to go look at them.
You have that many Enclaves?
Look at this. Yeah. I'm disgusted. Buick is bomb. Look at that. I can't talk shit about Buick, says Roots Master. Buick Grand National. Buicks are awesome. Oh, Buick is shit cars too, says Fried and Pie. All three of them are the same vehicle. Shit, old man. Buicks are good. Same fucking car again. Buicks are beast.
These are probably all the
Enclaves
same.
are made of plastic. They're shit.
They're probably all the same car with like a different exterior.
All your choices are what lesbians drive. I do like Jeep Grand Cherokees. Why didn't I look at those?
Somebody earlier said that they're all menopause cars. That's kind of funny.
Some people sticking up for GMCs.
I don't know. I have a Chevy, so I can't talk shit about
let's see what Rumble's saying about it. No, Aaron is gay. Rumble's actually a lot meaner. My parents have a Traverse, run fast. No to both. Aaron more likely to drive a windowless white van. We had a Chevy Impala from 05. It was great.
Why don't you get a fucking conversion van? Call yourself Kirk.
Oh, like Kirk O'Chains.
Okay, that's not what we say.
If
you say that at a game, you're getting left.
What do you guys think about me starting a Vikings podcast this year and doing it every Monday? And it's going to be basically me sucking Kirk Cousins' dick and talking great about the Vikings, except when they lose, I'll lose my mind. And the name of the podcast, tell me what you think. Kissing Cousins. Right, because it's got a dual meaning. I'm kissing up to Kirk Cousins, but also it's a saying, it's a phrase, kissing cousins.
Okay,
what do you think? The name.
My number one question. What are you calling it when he's not here anymore? In a couple years. At most. It's just going to be
He might be gone after this year.
Yeah, why not just say cousin fucking? That's even better.
No, kill me, gay for Vikings.
I know, see?
Look, I'd watch it. Yes.
Yeah,
Cousins fucking Valhalla.
Guys.
Oh, Valhalla Sports does that? There's already a Kissing Cousins podcast?
We know you'd watch it, but what about the name? I don't like it.
No, Kissing Cousins podcast. I hope it does. Oh, man. Oh, wait, these are just actual cousins. This isn't about Kirk Cousins.
Okay, that's gross. A history of marrying family stuff you should know about?
Yeah, this is all like podcasts about incest.
Oh,
Mine's about
now.
Kirk Cousins.
See, but yours sounds like incest.
That's the point.
Ew.
All right, guys, let's go back to these cars because now you guys are against the GMCs, the GMs, although the Buick got way more good reviews than bad reviews. Jeremy S. With $2 says Toyota Sequoia or 4Runner.
I brought up a 4Runner, but you're going to have fucking shit for gas mileage, and you drive a lot.
Yeah. Rupert's with $4.99 says, I don't like it. I love it. See? It's a great name.
Second cousins are safe.
No, they're not. Genetically, no. They're not. All right, guys. So let me wipe out all the GM vehicles here.
No, list them all and see what they say.
No, those are the three makes that I
Oh, that's all you had? Okay.
And then the only other one I have, and you guys, look, I like this one a lot, but I've never heard great things about it. So if you guys sell me on this, I think I might go with it.
Let
me set it up.
You know, this actually brings up bad memories for me now.
I know. Let me play this, and you guys will know exactly what I'm looking at. Let me just make sure that we're doing it.
Okay, you gotta stop
there you
now.
Go. All right. What do you think? A Durango Citadel. This one's older. It's 2018, but the miles are lower.
I wouldn't.
That's the only one I could.
I have a problem with going too old because you're going to be so. I don't want to hear you complain about the lack of things it has.
I'm going a year older, but I'm doing like 40,000 miles less. So.
That's not bad if it's that low still. That means that thing's been really kept in a garage almost.
Fried N Pie says, God, you're an idiot.
See, I haven't heard good things either. But then again, somebody I know really likes theirs.
Durango 8 good. I think he meant Durangos are good. I was a mechanic for 9 years.
Strippers Got Me Van says April complaining about too old, but she's with Aaron. That is a fair argument.
Hulkamash says, had a Durango growing up. They're indestructible. People are saying Buick. Go with the Buick. My neighbor's Durango sounds like a lawnmower. Make sure the Durango has the Hemi. I don't know what the Citadel package has. It sounds cool, but I haven't done the research yet. I'm doing that tonight. Durango, best vehicle I've ever had. One person says engine issues. They are nice. My friend has one, and he's black, so you're cool. Fried N says, yeah, get the Durango. Dodge makes better cars than anybody. Really, I've not
Buddy
heard
says
that.
sell the kids and get a Tesla.
I thought Fried N Pie said, God, you're an idiot when I said Durango. Yeah! Roots says, Jesus Aaron already has the coexist bumper sticker ready to rock and roll on whatever homobile he buys. We've got 3 kids. My options are fucking limited.
Homobile. No, I told you, you can get one that just has the second row in it if you need it.
But what about the 4th one? What are we going to do with the newer
We don't have
kid?
that one yet. That doesn't exist.
So I could get the 2 and I could just trade when the 4th one comes.
If it does, yeah. It's a car.
See, she's pretty much all the way sold on the 4th one, but I got to nudge her every once in a while.
These 3 are enough of a handful. It's quite obnoxious almost.
Durango is better than your GM picks. Oh, it's called sarcasm, you nitwit. Oh, he's saying that the Durango sucks ass. Okay. Fair enough. I would never ever have another Durango.
Uh-oh.
Fuck the Durango.
Yeah, but are these new ones? Are you guys going off of like old ones you had, or
You'll
new
look
ones?
great in a Honda Odyssey, one person writes. $2 from Grease C N-word says, those are literally the same car. Aaron Murch drives the Cadillac crossover. Those GM crossovers, he seems to like it.
You have to
why don't I
understand,
just copy Murch?
If you're within the GM family, they're all basically the same vehicle with different exteriors. Just they're put together differently, like to the eye.
People are saying the 4Runner, but wasn't that the cheap one? I was worried because that one always was
4Runners
coming
are
up
cheap.
cheap.
Those aren't cheap. They have really bad gas mileage.
What's the Toyota that was coming up then?
That
we kept
is
seeing.
Is it a Sequoia?
No, it was a Toyota, and I kept going, these look nice, but like the price is really low for what they are, and that worries me. Was it a Highlander?
Maybe.
I don't know. At any rate, boys. Aaron needs a fascist electric pile of mobile.
Okay, these are the ones they offer with a 3rd row. Sequoia, Highlander, 4Runner.
Okay. $199 from Cody Thompson says, just get a Toyota. They are pretty reliable. I've always wanted a Toyota. I've just never found the one that was good for me. I've always been curious about them. I've always been bi-curious regarding Toyotas.
I've heard that they're very reliable. Never heard you for one time say that you ever were interested in Toyota. Not even once.
Oh, no, I thought you meant did I want to go to Target and get a little Yoda. I thought that's what you meant. So I wasn't sure what you were trying to say. I thought you meant Toyota. You see toy.
Oh, keep going.
You see a toy Yoda.
Please keep going.
All right, let's go to Ryan the Garbage Man. Very unconventional show we're having this evening. I'm having a hard time focusing because of a text I got before the show.
I can't believe we're 40 minutes in.
Welcome, Ryan the Garbage Man. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man.
Yeah, my garbage needs to be picked up. All right, go ahead.
I would say maybe go to like a sheriff's auction and find either a Durango or a Ford Explorer X-Squad car. They're very well maintained, and they usually have pretty low miles.
I did see an Explorer that I didn't hate.
My friend loves hers, a newer one.
Highlanders are slept on,
and
people
plus,
are saying. Okay.
And then plus, if you get an X-Squad car, you have the Police Interceptor edition, so it's going to get good gas mileage, and it's still going to haul.
All right, that's some hillbilly advice, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. That's the only
Fucking
advice.
Thank you, buddy. Ryan the Garbage Man.
Hillbilly advice is actually pretty good when it comes to cars, usually.
Hey, April.
The
offering plate is filling up. Bradley with $10. Thank you, Bradley.
Thank
the
you.
offering plate is getting full. Oh, what are we at tonight? 115 away from tonight's goal. Thank you, boys and girls. I appreciate that. Now it's not going to be as exciting. I'm going to go to stories now, and people are going to be like, let's talk about cars.
I don't want to. Part of me wants to be gay for 2 seconds and get a Durango just because you could yell it.
Yeah, I'm a Durango. No. Oh, sorry.
Every time. I wanted to do that when you open the door.
No, I'm a 95. We were supposed to see him this week.
A lot of people saying the Highlander is, our whole weekend got dicked, but that doesn't matter.
Take me to the home kick boots and ultralight. Sorry. Very excited.
You are warm.
I know. Yeah. Matthew, Mr. Poster says you're a fancy gentleman. You would not be happy with an ex-police car. They are stripped down with zero options. So my Tahoe's only an LT. It's just modified. They put the murdered out rims and the leather in it.
This is what I think you should do. You got a great list going there. No matter what you get, you should go with whatever's most reliable because we have to take it a lot of ways. It drives a lot. And you can't be picky about the trim when you've got a price range you want to stay in. Don't tell
me to go with my gut. Because you know what you're going to be riding.
No, I didn't say go with your gut. I said go with whatever's reliable. There's no going with your gut. It is what is the most reliable vehicle, and then fuck the options. And if you get cool options, sweet.
Buick Enclaves look pretty fucking sweet.
No, I would do your research. Look that shit up.
All right. Fried and Pie says if you want reliability and decent gas mileage, Highlander is your only option. I like them. I'll take a look again. I'll search through the thing one more time.
I don't remember what that looks like.
They're nice. I like them.
Okay.
I like them. We'll find one close to here. Do you guys want to do in-house financing? How much do you have down if you have a job you ride? If you have a job you ride. I don't know. Just put it this way. I spent a lot on this one. I'm very happy with it. But it is alluring. When you have an expensive vehicle that holds its value well, other vehicles that are just as nice and fine and also cost a couple $100 a month less start to look really tantalizing as your vehicle gets up in mileage. Because as it gets up in mileage, the novelty of it being really nice kind of starts to wear off for me.
This all started, this whole conversation came up because the guy who sold us our Tahoe started messaging him like, hey, it's about that time. What do you think? We can get you into something cheaper for nicer.
That's the truth of it. I got sold.
You did.
I got sold. He's like, I've been looking at the numbers here. You got a shitload of trade-in value on that fucking Tahoe, and we got some killers out there.
I'd like you to have...
Ooh, I like shopping.
I'd like you to have some goals for your next car. Maybe clean that bitch once a week.
I know. I say that with every new car I get.
Somebody put in the chat, the kids are going to ruin it anyways. You're damn right they are.
Yeah.
They've ruined this Tahoe. It's disgusting. I hate sitting there.
And I don't clean it.
You don't clean it.
Cody with $4.99 says, look into a Toyota Highlander. They get good mileage, can tow a trailer, and have third row seating. Very roomy inside. April didn't have a bad idea with getting 2 rows now, and when we have another one, trade in for a third row. Because I don't hang on to vehicles for more than 3 years anyway.
You know what's funny about you, though, is...
I'm gay?
6 months ago, maybe, or even less, I'm giving you, space.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to hold on to that thing for fucking ever. It's going to be my last nice vehicle I buy.
I cannot commit to shit.
I'm for it if it's cheaper.
2 big bass drums becoming a steel toe bro. Thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you.
Guys, we are only 110 away from tonight's goal. You guys are filling up. You guys are making the debut of the offering plate. Very, very sweet. The offering plate is filling up this evening. Thank you very much for giving us another great gimmick for this program. Paul Baum says, I love my Ford 2018 Explorer.
Yeah. Okay. I think my friend has a 2018 or 19 Explorer, and she really loves it. And she's got little kids, too.
Yeah, the devil.
Do they have a third row? I don't remember if that one had a third row. The Explorer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Explorer has a third row.
I liked the interior of those a lot.
Okie dokie, boys and girls. I am trying to get my mind off. Don't check your phone because the text is on your phone. What are you doing on July 25th?
Me?
Yeah.
What day of the week is that? Oh,
I'm just joking.
Totally.
It's 2 weeks from now.
I have I'm seeing somebody.
What the fuck? You better not. Hey, you want to watch Roseanne talk about Jews again?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Always.
Brittany Martini with a good point. She says your wife is probably the last person you want to tell about commitment problems.
What?
Because I said I have commitment issues when it comes to my vehicles.
I've been hearing that for a while.
Cody with $99.99 says for your first Highlander payment. Oh, thank you, buddy. Now I have to get a Highlander. Thank you, Cody. Cody's filling up the offering plate. $40 left in tonight's goal. Oh my God, Wayne Chambers with $10 says, Aaron, you want to be a hero? Get the ambiguously gay duo mobile. Isn't that one just a giant cock? Oh, I get it. I'm gay.
Oh, an Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile.
35 away from, no, that's a 7+. We rounded up from a couple of those baby boots that came in. We're at 30. That's a full 10. right there. 30 away from tonight's goal. The offering plate is filling up in the first hour. Jesus Christ, you guys.
You want to drive through St. Cloud Toyota after?
You know what? We can go drive through all of these places I'm looking at that are in town.
Where are we going?
That are in the area. Well, we could have a nice day in Monticello tomorrow with a couple of these. Oh, yeah. You want to go look at it?
Monticello?
I love Monticello.
It's okay.
I'm a Monticello man.
I like that they have a Runnings.
There's one in Maple Grove. There's one in...
I would fuck with Maple Grove.
There's one in Coon Rapids.
I had a few errands in Maple Grove today.
Buddy Travis says, what Aaron said was he can't commit to shit. That is what I said.
He can commit to shitting for a good half hour.
Dude, I can shit lately. Oh, my God. Okay. You want to listen to Roseanne talk about the Jews for a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's listen to Roseanne talk.
She's so cute.
Talk Jews. She's adorable.
She is.
They were talking about Ukraine. And I don't know if you know this or not, but the guy taking hundreds of billions of dollars from the Americans is a Jewish fella who paid off the Bidens, his country did, and now they're getting a great return on their investment. So it kind of makes sense that he might be, well, anyway. She also pointed out the uncomfortable fact, she was doing an interview with Piers Morgan. I'm very excited, guys. I'll be able to share my joy with you in time, but I'm very ratcheted up right now.
Nobody knows but you.
I
Stop.
know, and that's the hard. But look, for me, that's the hardest.
Here,
part.
quick.
What? All right.
You're too weird. You're not good at this.
So anyway, guys,
move on.
Roseanne does an interview with Piers Morgan, and I like both of these two.
I do too. Piers is like, smarmy's not a good word for him, but he's like close to it.
There's two kinds of free speech people, though, and we're going to see those two kinds of free speech people in Piers and Roseanne. The two different kinds. I'm more of a Roseanne free speech person. Mm-hmm. Some people are more of the more buttoned down professional people who claim to be free speech. They're more of a Piers Morgan.
I'm more her too.
Free speech. Here's the two types of free speech when it comes to politics. Let's see if anybody in the chat can get this. Oh my goodness. Cody with another $49.99 says, want to know how reliable Toyota is? Watch Saudi Toyota drifting. And that's 35.
Wow.
So that means that the goal has been met for tonight. Anything that comes in the rest of the night.
Thank you, Cody.
Goes towards tomorrow morning. Thank you guys for knocking out the goal and filling up the offering plate. Oh, thank you so much, guys.
In less than 50 minutes, by the way.
Oh, the offering plate working.
Jeez.
Greasy N-word with $30. Says goal, drop that N-bomb. Wait, wrong show. There you go. All right, check it out. Thank you, Greasy N-word. So that's going to put us 25 into tomorrow's goal. I'm going to write that down so I know. So there's two kinds of free speech people. And the free speech people are, I'm okay with you saying whatever you want, be as edgy and racy as you want to be, until it's time to talk about anything relating to blank. You guess, the chat can guess.
Anything related to...
Especially when it comes to politics. Like, when it comes to politics or news...
J-word?
There you go.
Obviously. Like,
there are two kinds of people. There's a Piers Morgan who says, free speech is awesome. Everybody should say anything. Remember, he stuck up for, what's her name?
Osborne.
Or no, she stuck up
Sharon
for him.
Osborne stuck up for him.
Because she said he's not racist.
He made comments regarding Meghan Markle.
He thinks Meghan Markle is a bitch, which, by the way, that aged very well.
That checked out.
So the button-down free... Yeah, I like that. Button-down free speech. Are people who go, you can say whatever you want, discuss openly, whatever, share your ideas, unless it's about Jews. Then we got to shut you up. We get uncomfortable. That's Piers Morgan's idea of free speech. And I'm sorry, guys. I think in a way that might be Tucker Carlson's form.
You think so?
Of free speech as well. Well, no, I think Tucker's torn between the two because I think Tucker hints at it, but he doesn't. He won't say it. And maybe that's just because he was on Fox. I don't know. But at any rate, Roseanne is literal free speech. I mean, say whatever the fuck you want, which is ironic because she's Jewish.
But that's a good thing. That should be like the bar. Like if ironically,
the Roseanne bar. Yes.
The Roseanne bar. I love it.
April's an accidental genius, boys and girls.
Right. If she'll say it, who cares? That's the thing. If somebody in your group will say it, That should be the bar that we're set to.
So Roseanne was talking to Piers Morgan, two free speech warriors, and in this clip, you're going to see just how free speech each one of them is, because Roseanne is going to say things that are 100% true, and Piers Morgan is going to get very uncomfortable. Let's check this out.
Have we gone mad, Roseanne, in our world? When I look at all the fallout to the things that you say or do, I look at the sort of apoplexy that people bring to jokes, to humor, to sarcasm, to irony, all these things. And I really despair. The very essence of comedy, for example, is being expunged from human life.
That's because what comedy does is it pokes fun and exposes the hypocrisy of people in power. And when there's an abundance of open hypocrisy of the people in power and they want to keep it going, they're going to try and shut down comedy. They're going to try and shut down jokes, because normal people every day, if you start talking to them about politics, they'll go, they don't give a shit. But if you tell a funny joke about something social or political, they'll listen.
Absolutely, whether they like it or don't like it.
And they'll laugh and they'll go, I like that guy. He's good. He's funny. Or boy, she's a hoot. I like what she's saying.
I wish I could see her.
And so when Piers Morgan says like, oh, it seems like comedy's under attack. Well, it's very simple as to why. You want to limit dangerous comedy when you want to get away with your shenanigans and bullshit. And right now we live in a world where there's a lot of people pulling a lot of shenanigans and bullshit. Why do you think that they nixed and axed anything regarding LGBT humor, trans humor, gay humor? That used to be a go-to. That used to be a staple. It was really funny, and it wasn't mean-spirited. It was just, hey, we noticed things about gays or trans people, and we're just poking fun at them.
We could say a lot of shit on this show, poking fun. That doesn't mean we're like that.
There is an old saying that if you want to see who's in charge or who holds the cards, look at who you can't make fun of.
Yeah.
And that is because the powerful class or a protected class wants to pursue an agenda. And humor is known for breaking agendas, because the minute you can be laughed at is when nobody takes you seriously anymore. The minute we're able to laugh at the oddity that is some trans things, some trans issues, the minute we're allowed to laugh at those, they'll cease to be taken seriously. Yep. Because right now, the only reason 90% of us take it seriously is because we're worried we might lose our jobs or get punished if we say anything critical.
Absolutely. You got to watch it, throttle it back.
Well, who's more critical than a comedian? Nobody. It's their whole job is to be critical. I mean, you notice when Bill Burr started cashing Disney checks and Bill Burr started to sell out stadiums, not just clubs and not just like civic centers, but stadiums. Bill Burr's message is still very abrasive, still very, hostile and everything, but the edges got rounded off, Like, hey, that pair of scissors can still cut through paper, but the tips are rounded for your safety.
They're kitty scissors.
That's Bill Burr. He's still sharp. He's still caustic. He can still cut.
Any real reason to that, Aaron?
But his tips are rounded. Well,
I could think of a few.
A lot of people say his wife. I don't believe that. I don't believe it's his wife. I believe his wife gets a lot
beyond that.
I think it goes more into the Disney part of things, if you will. And Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and stuff like that.
I'm sure on occasion his wife plays a factor, but I don't think it's as big as the Disney stuff.
You're right. His wife has the power to go like this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. That's it. Why? Because she's black, she makes that noise?
No, of course not.
Okay.
No.
So let's hear what Roseanne has to say.
Yes, it is. Well, you should despair, Piers, and so should anybody who has a brain or, any humanity whatsoever, or any connection to any other human beings on earth. They should despair too. I say that they are weaponizing stupidity, and people have sunk to such a level that they can't handle satire, because satire is when you take two disparate subjects and bring them together to defamiliarize reality, such as a poet does.
Right. Mm-hmm. Roseanne, they like to paint Roseanne as this crazy person, but Roseanne understands the basics of comedy.
She's very smart.
This is a woman who, if you made a Mount Rushmore of female comics, she's on it.
She's the one. She's Washington.
Yeah, Joan Rivers.
Really?
Maybe.
Okay.
Joan Rivers, Roseanne. I would throw, oh, God damn it, what's her name? The woman from Sanford and Son. She was really good. She belongs up there. And if you got to pick one more as far as female comics go, maybe Gilda Radner. perhaps. I'm not really sure. But I think Roseanne and Joan Rivers definitely belong there. She gets it. She understands it. And they're trying to make her a dinosaur because people like her, like Bill Maher, like Jon Stewart, like Tim Allen, like all of these people who, and Jon Stewart and Bill Maher are by no means conservatives, but they have views that are, in many ways, some of them are not, they may not be conservative, but they're not friendly to progressivism or socialism. And they run counter to that. And those guys are very persuasive because they're very funny.
Sure.
And you see that they're kind of getting marginalized as time goes on. And they're trying to paint them and Roseanne as out of touch. They don't know what they're talking about. But when you listen to them speak, they sound like they know what they're talking about. Much more than a Sarah Silverman or a Seth Rogen sounds like they know what they're talking about.
Or a Whitney Cummings.
Or a Whitney Cummings.
A Kathy Griffin.
You listen to a Whitney Cummings and you go, this is a woman who needs to be medicated. She has mental problems.
That woman's having a kid now.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this chick. But you listen to a Bill Maher or a Roseanne or a Tim Allen or a Jon Stewart and you go, these people sound rational. They sound very intelligent, even Roseanne.
With words, defamiliarize reality. And they cannot hold two disparate ideas in their head at the same time because they're fed bullshit 24/7 over the media. And I'm about to go.
No, notice this, guys. I want you to notice this, and I'm sorry for pausing so much. ROTC did it first. I want you to notice that right now, what is Piers doing to everything Roseanne says?
She's silent.
Yup.
Completely silent.
Oh, yeah, Roseanne. Roseanne, you're nailing it. Roseanne, I agree absolutely 100%. That's about to turn.
Get
ready.
Go crazy sitting here on the earphone hearing the stuff you all are saying about the Ukraine. I'm about to have a heart attack, but I'm not even going to go into it. I'm from the Ukraine. There is a large faction of Nazis. I don't know if you know this, but there's a large amount of Nazis in the Ukraine, and they actually killed my whole family. I'm from the Ukraine, and they marched.
Why does Roseanne always find herself in the middle of everything? She's always Jewish.
Yeah.
She's from Ukraine. She's, I was a mechanic, Piers, for 19 years, and I can tell you about the electric car.
Isn't that shit always like... I'm sure she's telling the truth, but doesn't it kind of make you think sometimes like,
I'm guessing like her family's from there.
Yeah.
My entire family, grandmothers, great-grandparents, 10 siblings out into the forest and buried them alive in the Ukraine. So I don't understand why everybody's Ukraine. Well, I do understand, and that's also what terrifies me.
So what Roseanne's talking about is this goes way before the Azov battalion and the Nazis that we're giving money to now in Ukraine. When the Nazis invaded Russia and they liberated Ukraine, this is another big mistake Hitler made. When they invaded Ukraine and took it from the Russians, the Ukrainians greeted the Nazis as liberators because there were a lot of fascists and people who wanted Nazi rule and all of this shit that the Nazis wanted in Ukraine. However, Hitler saw them as lesser people, so it was the rounding up, it was the concentration camps, it was taking all their shit, giving it to Germans, and they turned on him. But if you wanted to play it where, look, I'll beat the Russians and I'll deal with my views on this stuff later, Ukraine was ready to join up and fight with the Axis, and Hitler just went, nope, you're lesser people. And he did his thing. But yeah, and that never went away, by the way. There's a lot of hard right, like fascist Nazi shit in Ukraine.
People better wake up and do some research on their own instead of buying what comes across on the screen. And I try to shake them up, Piers. You're goddamn right I do. I try to shake them up and crack their mind control programming. I do it for God.
Look at his face.
Well, here's Roseanne, what I would say to that. I don't agree with you about a lot of the stuff you said about Ukraine. I know
what was there not to agree about, Piers? It's as Alex Jones would say, it's documented, it's proven. There's Nazis in Ukraine. There's the Azov battalion is full of Nazis, Piers.
Well, Alex, isn't that what people do now? Is no matter what facts and this is anyone, and no matter what facts you can lay it in their lap and stuff, and like you can show them like, no, this is the truth here about this or that. They'll just sit. They can sit back and say, nuh-uh. I don't think so. That's not right.
Well, I'll tell you this right
You're
now,
a
April.
racist.
April, that is a great goddamn point.
You're
That is
anti-Semitic.
that is a wonderful point, and there are a lot of Nazis in the Ukraine, and we are funding them to the tune of $200 billion to a corrupt Biden administration that took millions of dollars, lined their pockets with it. And I'm here to tell you, Piers, I don't care how many lemmings you get to walk off the cliff and say that the Azov Battalion isn't full of Nazis. 1776 will commence again if you turn the frogs gay.
Thanks, Alex.
Mixing up my Alex Jones. All right, so Roseanne, so this is what I mean about button-down free speech and absolutist free speech. Roseanne goes on and just drops what shouldn't be a bomb. This should be, if we're going to go into a country and help them in a war, we should know everything about them.
Absolutely. Shouldn't that be checked out? And the thing here is that they do know.
Right.
And they do it anyway.
But Biden owes.
But then
He owes.
Biden owes, and then they tell us people other stories that Roseanne here is trying to say that she's trying to deprogram people from.
Right.
So we get an entirely different story from what the truth is, and then most of us don't care to look.
Well, I mean, it's not a matter of debate.
Right.
There are Nazis in the Ukrainian military. They make up to a third of the Ukrainian military is the Azov Battalion, literally wearing swastikas on their helmets and uniforms. And when we gave them their latest aid package, we asked Ukraine, like, do you think you could tell the Azov Battalion to take the swastikas off their helmets? Because it really makes us look like we're funding Nazis. And Ukraine went, we can't really tell the Azov Battalion what to do. They're a big chunk of our military, and if they walk, we're fucked. So, yeah, no, we're not going to take the swastikas off the helmets. We went, all right, cool. We just won't show them in pictures.
Not only that, what if the Azov Battalion turned on them?
Right, exactly.
That's a problem.
So Roseanne just goes ahead and spits this fact, and Piers goes, well, I'm not sure I agree with that. And I tell people this all the time when they try to argue nonsense. I go, it's not a point to be disputed. It's not an opinion. You can agree with an opinion or disagree with an opinion. You can't agree or disagree with a cold, hard fact.
Right.
If I say 2 + 2 is 4, you can't go, well, I disagree with that.
But that's what people are doing now. They will say, nuh-uh, it's 5. They're all doing it now.
If Roseanne says we're funding Nazi soldiers in the Ukraine, that's accurate. That's not an opinion. You can't disagree with that. It's true. If it makes you uncomfortable, perhaps you should change your opinion on it.
But isn't that where people fucking grow, is when you get outside your comfort zone? It's the only time I ever grow.
Corey told me a lot about Ukraine when it first started. He told me a lot about like Azov and the Nazis and the Biden administration and the connections and all that. Yeah. Corey also told me about streaming on multiple different platforms at once and how it could grow your audience. And I didn't listen to him until months later. Boy, what an idiot he was. So anyway, Roseanne is going off about this. And like we said, button down free speech versus absolutist. Roseanne's got nothing left to lose. They took everything from her. And she can go ahead and say, we're giving hundreds of billions of dollars to Nazis in Ukraine. And Piers, who still has a suit on and still has bosses and producers, is going, well, I'm not really sure. I don't know about the Nazis in Ukraine.
I bet it's hot in that suit.
Yeah.
You said, and you're perfectly entitled to your views. I would say in relation to the suggestion that they're all a bunch of
You
Nazis.
haven't seen the swastikas on those
Roseanne, hang on,
soldiers' arms.
The
It's in the
President Zelensky
news.
himself is Jewish, so obviously he is de facto not a Nazi.
I know, but he's not a good one.
Whoa.
I think what Roseanne is trying to say is,
that shithead, he's not an intelligent Jew. He's a jabroni Jew.
I think that's what Roseanne's trying to say about Zelensky.
God bless her.
Zelensky's not a Jew, like an Orthodox guy wearing payas. He's culturally
not.
Yeah, he's culturally Jewish. He'll use whoever he can use to help him win. And if that means the Azov
Are you
Battalion,
saying when it's convenient?
Are all Jews the same? For God's sake, talk about anti-Semitic. Just because the guy's a Jew doesn't mean he likes Jews or that he's doing anything good for the Jews. I mean, so what? Who cares what anybody is? That was the whole point of my tweet. Just because they're skin folk don't mean they're kin folk. You know what I mean?
oh shit, Roseanne's out here being a Black Baptist pastor. Oh shit. Nah, just because they skin folk doesn't mean that they kin folk. I'm a little buzzed.
I know.
Yeah.
You're ready for your third one. She's such a spitfire. Honestly, like, she's a breath of fresh air.
Is she a hellion?
Whether she's right or not, hellion, yes. She is such a breath of fresh air. You don't meet people like her anymore. Is she married? I'm wondering.
Would you say that she's a rapscallion?
Maybe.
Hello, Roseanne. It's Jiminy Glick. I just wanted to know, do you think you're a rapscallion? Because I was watching you the other day, and I was watching a repeat of Roseanne, and I think you sounded pretty angry, but now you just sound delightful. I want to go back and watch Jiminy Glick now. I fucking love that character.
That could be fun.
Hi, we're here with Roseanne, and I just wanted to say, Roseanne, I'm a big fan of what you do. But why are you so confrontational?
Just because they're the same color as you don't mean they ain't trying to lock your ass up. Wake up, people! Snap out of it!
She's got a point.
Okay, listen, like I said, you're uncensored, so you're perfectly entitled
See, we just saw it. We
Wow.
just saw
See,
totally unfiltered free speech versus button-down free speech. She went, wake the fuck up! Just because he's a Jew doesn't mean he doesn't dislike Nazis. You motherfucker, it's about money, you piece of shit. And Piers like, look, you're allowed to say whatever you would like to. I disagree. Let me ring my Ukrainian bell. I don't
right.
agree.
That alone, just saying, well, I guess you're uncensored, so you can say what you want to say. Like,
That's not something that should need to be
that's not
said.
a thing to say then.
Right.
If you're on a true uncensored network, you don't have to. That's, you know how there's like hardcore porn and soft porn? Like
Oh,
softcore
yes, of
porn?
course.
He's like doing the softcore porn thing where he's like, oh, I'm kind of going to censor myself
And you're
a
saying
little.
she's ghetto
And
gaggers.
she's gagging.
Yeah.
You know?
This is a great juxtaposition of button-down free speech versus absolute free speech. She's smirking off in the corner because she knows he's a hack in this moment. I still like Piers, but he's being a
I
hack
do
in
too,
this moment.
but he is, yeah.
And this is a nervous man who's worried about what she's saying. This is a man who still has a mortgage and bills to pay, and this is a woman who's made enough money in her life that it doesn't fucking
She has
matter.
a chess table behind her.
Yes.
Lovely.
your views. I'm entitled to a different view. I'm
I'll
sure
be
you would
nice.
accept that.
I'll be nice.
It's okay. I'm going to be nice. You're perfectly
I
entitled
can
to
accept
say
that
what
you have
think.
a different view, Piers. I can speak respectfully to another human being because I actually...
Did you hear that? Did they just try to cut this interview off? Did you hear that guy talking in the background? Hold on a second.
did.
Entitled to your views. I'm entitled to a different view. I'm
I'll
sure
be
you would
nice.
accept that. It's okay. I'm going to be nice. You're perfectly
I
entitled
can
to
accept
say
that
what
you have
think.
a different view, Piers. I can speak respectfully to another human being because I actually, I
Yeah, that was somebody talking in the background trying to get them to wrap this up.
Yeah, but wouldn't they have said that in their ear or something? Like Piers's ear? Instead of out loud?
No, I think it was whoever was setting up for Roseanne was telling her that.
love to converse and I just get passionate sometimes. And I love that people disagree with me. I love to have conversations.
Got to get her ass back on
Was
Rogan.
was that the end of the clip?
That's the end of the clip.
Damn it.
They were going to break. But that was fucking great. I mean, that's exactly how, that is that great juxtaposition, like I said, of
She's great.
the button down free speech and the absolutist free speech.
Yeah.
Good evening, Joey C. Good to see you, buddy. Hobo chili recipe with $4.99. Says, go Japanese, either Honda or Toyota, but don't buy a Nissan. Only harlots and dandies that like buggery drive them. Thank you, buddy.
You hear that?
Appreciate that.
No
Oh,
Nissan
God.
for
I'm
you.
sorry. Phyllis Diller, they're saying, and Lucille Ball. That would be another two that could belong.
Lucille Ball, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Am I wrong for liking the name Phyllis?
It's a
I think
good
Phyllis
old
is kind of a
lady.
solid old lady name.
That's a good old lady.
I like
name.
that one.
Hobo Chili saying what a lot of people think, that Jon Stewart is the reason why we have this liberal agenda. He did push a lot of that shit on people my age and older, and it probably did cause them to question less. But I don't feel like his intentions were to brainwash people. I feel like you guys can say I'm naive. I think he came upon it honestly. I think he did the show he wanted to do, meaning I don't think he was a mouthpiece for anybody. I think he said what he wanted to say, and what happened just kind of happened by accident. Because he would always say to people, he's like, I do a show after puppets making crank phone calls. I'm just fucking around. And everyone else kind of anointed him as the voice of young people. It wasn't like his decision. Jeremy S. says she should call Piers a jabroni at the end. Yeah, people just shouting, shut it down, shut it down.
Right. Let's get out of here before it. Well, does it really matter if she's in more trouble? She's old.
Yeah, you
know what I
can't
mean?
take away
Like,
her
what are you gonna
shows.
do?
She's too old.
I love her though. Does she still tour at all? Will she
Yeah.
ever come to Mystic for me?
She still does shows. Yeah.
I have to see her.
Mark Atkinson says, I had to miss the last half hour of the show this morning. How close did they end up to meeting the goal? We nailed it. We knocked it out.
It went over.
We went over by $40 for tonight's show.
Y'all are a bunch of winners.
You guys are. And you're now, I got to update this. You're now $35 into tomorrow morning's goal. So thank you guys very much for that. I'm only doing this story for Hobo Chili.
Are you shaking your head at me? What's going on?
No. I'm introducing the next story.
Okay.
I'm only doing this story for Hobo Chili.
Okay.
That's it. And
well, he's here, so that works.
So I want to see what he has to say about this next item I'm going to be introducing. Apparently, at the Toronto Zoo, they're having an issue. A lot of the people are coming up to the gorilla enclosure, to the glass. I know, I'm doing it for Hobo, so get ready. A lot of people, especially kids, are going up to the glass at the gorilla enclosure and showing the gorillas monkey videos on YouTube.
Well, that's not bad.
The gorillas are getting addicted to it. And when the kids leave and take their phones with them and there's no more monkey videos, the gorillas go completely, pardon the pun, ape shit.
Okay.
And they start like breaking shit and throwing things and they go mental. They literally get addicted to YouTube videos of watching monkeys and apes and baboons. And they start going completely retarded as soon as the kids leave and take their phones with them.
That's not unlike certain human behavior when you take phones away, right?
It's remarkable. Hobo Chili Recipe writes, Ooga Booga. See, now that's not something we needed right away.
I yelled it at our dog now. I'll run up the stairs and I'll yell it at him.
I did hear April yelling Ooga Booga at the dog yesterday, and I just kind of shook my head and I went, Father, forgive her. She knows not what she do.
Why is it a bad thing to say?
Yeah.
I thought you just scare people.
Buddy Travis says Aaron catches another strike over Roseanne. I don't think she said anything like what she said on the Theo Von thing. And plus, we did the Theo Von thing. Oh, that was when we were suspended on Rumble. We did the Theo Von Roseanne thing. But I think that one is fine.
Are we ever going to go back to a day where we can just play a video and comment on it? It's not like we said what she said.
I mean, on Rumble, you can. Yes. Dave O'Flave says, I thought he was going to say go bananas. No, that would be so lowbrow. Nicholas' first name, Gurr the last name, says, listen, we can't help ourselves.
Hey.
Well, they've had a lot of members and guests that will actually put their phones up to the glass and show the gorilla videos. Okay. The gorilla's name is Nasir. That's kind of racist. They named him after Nas. And is so into those videos, it was causing him to be distracted, and he wasn't interacting with the other gorillas and, being a gorilla. He just got so enthralled with gadgets and phones and videos. So he would start closing himself off. They said when they took the phone away, he would get upset and start throwing things and pounding shit. So they've banned people from showing this gorilla any phone videos.
I'd laugh so hard. People just start bringing in their iPads and shit, so it's real big and they can really get into it.
Yeah, this is a video of the gorilla.
Oh, hey, buddy. He's cute.
He's super fucking into it. They're showing him monkey videos. He just goes, Foxx, yeah, I want to see that shit.
It's scary how similar they are to, humans, isn't it? Look at their hands.
Oh, she's showing him pictures.
He probably does.
He's like, oh, man, that shit's hilarious.
Wow.
Look at him. He's loving the monkey pictures.
He's tapping the window when he wants more.
He's telling her to scroll. He's
right.
like instructing her.
Oh, my God. This is remarkable.
Dude, they really are like one radioactive accident from taking over, aren't they?
Yes. I'm sitting here thinking about it. Look at their face. Look how attentive their eyes are.
Yeah.
And their mouth and their nose, and they got those ears. Look at their hands and tell me they're not seconds from being us.
We spill one bad batch of toxic nuclear goo, and we are fucking
We have
finished.
another Chernobyl or something,
yeah.
but it only affects gorillas.
We're done, if that's the case. Oh, now there's videos.
I kind of want to go to the zoo now.
Show me something better.
Yeah, he's motioning to her to do, like, show more. And now look, he's got his hand under
He's
his... Look,
tapping.
he's starting to get pissed when she doesn't show him more stuff.
Oh, maybe he's trying to
Look
scare
at-
me away.
No, he's knocking on the
No,
glass.
he likes it. I bet he throws a fit when you leave.
Look
He's
at him.
yawning. That's funny. Yawn next.
I wonder if whenever he knocks, it changes. Forever to
There's
love
another video of him right there. So this gorilla's name is Jelani.
No, this was
This
Nasir,
gorilla's
so this is a
video
different
has
one.
gone viral, and you can see why, because he loves phones.
No, it's the same
Oh,
one.
no, it
A
is
gorilla
the same one.
captivated by pictures since he was young. The Louisville Zoo says a Lexington man took this video of a teenager
different one.
scrolling through photos with 18-year-old Western lowland gorilla Jelani.
He just really
this is a
loves
se- this is
to
a
look
different
at
gorilla.
The last
cell phone videos,
video said
pictures.
Jelani.
He loves interacting with the public. And
Then I'm
a lot of times
wrong.
if you show him a
Yeah.
video, if he's not busy doing something else, he'll come over and hang out.
And that's what we tried. Jelani immediately came over as I showed him pictures of my children. He signaled when he was no longer amused.
When he's bored with the picture or done with the video, he'll shake his hand a lot of times, or sometimes he'll look away, but he's really clear about when it's time to move on to the next one.
What type of pictures or videos does he like
He's
the
like,
most?
fuck off.
He really prefers pictures of animals, and especially pictures of apes and monkeys. He also likes to look at pictures of people.
The gorilla forest is a huge attraction at the zoo. Jelani lives here with
Look at
Nice
that
ass,
millions
bro.
Oh,
who
you and I
love
are
to
He does
play
squats.
around.
Oh, now they're
His
fighting.
fame is expected to
We're
bring a
scrapping.
lot more visitors, but when the crowds die down, he still needs some photo love.
During the wintertime or when it's quiet at the zoo, if people can come and show him some videos and some pictures and keep him entertained, that's great.
None of the other gorillas have the same fascination. So if you want him to come over, show him your phone, or even better, an iPad, since it's easier
I
to
told
see.
you.
Jelani is on rotation throughout the
So this motherfucker, he's probably great for business at the zoo,
That sniffer has
But-
to be great.
but also it's gonna be like that's gonna be a problem
Well, yeah,
because like he's gonna fight other gorillas and shit. He's gonna get upset.
you can see this behavior in children. So our kids have had, the two oldest ones have had iPads for 2 years. And when the third one, she was too young. She does not need one yet, obviously. Any of them don't need it. But if she ever got stuck watching one of their iPads and they're not around, so we try to take it from her, she throws a fit.
So this one at the
They do that
Toronto
too.
Zoo is a different gorilla.
Yeah.
Smartphone addiction has become an ongoing issue, especially for one gorilla named Nasir. Hold on, I got to go to the phones here real quick.
Call from.
I can't miss this one.
It's Granny.
Oh, no.
What's up, Granny? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm a little upset with you at this point, but since we're talking gorillas, I'd like to go with my first point. There's two I have, and they'll be quick.
Okay.
The first one is with the gorilla deal. I got a message that I think was sent for you, and it was actually Marquise's erect penis. And listen, like it said Aaron on it, and for some reason I got it, and it really bothered the shit out of me.
All right. Now it said my name on it
He
on his
wrote your
on his
name.
penis or on the picture.
It would both. It had a South Park face on it, and then on the top it was signed. It looked like original handwriting, like he had to Photoshop it in.
Now, are you sure this was Marquise? Because I was listening to In Hot Water today with Gino, and apparently Derek from the Backyard Boys sent Jim Stansel a picture of his penis.
I've seen his penis as well. It is a difficult situation for some reason. It is like people send me penises too much, dude. I
I hear
really
you.
do not fucking enjoy it. But this is how I can verify. He sent me an ass picture, which looks like Precious in a goddamn thong, and then the next one was fucking. It looked like a fucking National Geographic video of his tits. And again, I love Marquise, but with that being said, I never asked for any of this. He says I did. I say I don't. And then my second point of contention with you tonight, Aaron M. Holt, is that you said I sounded like some fucking retarded old AI.
You did do that
and
this
that upset
morning.
me.
Okay. Let me ask you, are we going to be okay?
Oh, yeah, I think we'll be
Okay, cool. Look,
apparently
next time, don't start with the Marquise Dick thing. Start with the you're upset with me for the retarded AI thing, and then up the ante to the Marquise Dick thing, because after the Marquise Dick thing, it's all any of us listening we're thinking about, and I didn't really care anymore that I compared you to a retarded AI. I'll just say I'm sorry and move on.
Well, Aaron, ending here, can I tell you, I've seen Derek's cock in the last 24 hours, mind you, okay? It's been a wave of just wieners.
I saw a ski mask's cock.
Yeah, me too.
And
it was alarming, dude.
Yeah. And on In Hot Water, they were trying to say and Derek was saying, oh yeah, and Ski Mask doesn't have a dick. I thought it looked like he had a good dick on him.
Are you all gone gay?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you sending wiener pics?
That was a full-blown chode, and you fucking know it, dude.
Right.
He was all balls.
No, maybe I was looking at it the wrong way. I thought it looked like the dick was hanging below the balls.
Maybe I should judge.
No, dude, he was hopped up on amphetamines. I'll
Allegedly.
send you the picture, April.
No, I don't want it.
All right, then you got
Nope.
Derek.
Wait, was that... So wait a minute. Was I mistaking his dick for his balls? That was his balls hanging that low?
What?
Yes.
I thought that was his dick. I was like,
way uptight.
Oh, people were saying that he had this small dick, and I'm like, I remember seeing the video on Twitter yesterday, and I was like, Ski Mask's got a good dick. That's his balls?
Are these real dick pics? Like they're theirs? They're just
it's a video.
He got nude.
Go ahead.
Yes, he got nude on stream. He goes off camera for like 20 seconds, comes back fully butt naked, and starts doing a laser level.
Yeah, okay, well then I'm wrong. I thought that was his dick, but you're saying that was his nutsack I was looking at.
Yeah. Listen, Aaron, I got to get out of here, but I'll send you all of this.
No, that's more than okay. That is.
No, it's okay. Listen.
Yikes.
Thank me later, okay?
All right.
Appreciate it.
I can't stop you, Granny. Thank you very much.
It's for your spank bank, apparently. Have you all gone nuts?
Stevie Lou, I need to hear from fucking Stevie Lou tonight. If I don't hear from Stevie Lou, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Boys and girls, well over 300, pushing 400 all night. Thank you guys very much. Going multi-stream was the way to go.
We've had a very busy day. We've been apart most of the day. I haven't even seen your dick today, and it sounds like you've seen like 4.
I saw Ski Mask's dick last night before bed. I was going through Twitter, and on Stevie Lou...
That's why you were groaning in your sleep.
Yeah, Stevie Lou had a tweet, and it was fucking Ski Mask dick. Apparently...
Real dick pic?
Now, apparently it was his balls. I thought it was his dick.
But it's a real picture?
It's a video.
It's a real... it's him?
Yeah.
It's not like he went and shopped for a picture online, and he put one up there. It's his dick?
It's his dick.
Who does that? Do you want to do that?
Guy who likes his dick. I don't want people... I don't like people
I think
seeing
yours
my dick.
has nothing to hide.
I'm proud of my dick, but I don't want people to see my dick. Because here's what it is.
That's weird, dude.
I've always said this, and April can back me up. Have you seen a dick? Then you've seen my dick.
We've all seen dicks. That's why I heard Granny say, "Oh, don't worry, I'll send it to you." I don't want to see it.
My dick is a dick.
I don't need more dick.
My dick is a dick where if people saw it, they'd be like, "That's a dick."
I don't even want pictures of Aaron's dick. I can see that thing live.
It's too bad. I've sent you a few.
I had to block him on Snapchat.
Curly Adam with $5 says, "Don't show them how George Floyd went out, for fuck's sake." Don't show the gorilla that. That would be upsetting.
That's a terrible day.
Blackachu was in the chat. He says, "Racist asses, LOL." Marquise, you need to call into the show. There's allegations of dick pic sending.
Not only that, but you got your booty out there and some titty action.
I need to hear from Stevie Lou. I need to hear from... I don't think Ski Mask listens. I don't think Stancil listens. I need to hear from Stevie Lou.
Stancil listens sometimes.
Okay.
He's been in the chat. Not tonight.
I need to hear from Stevie Lou. I need to hear from the Quad Father. And I need to hear from Marquise.
I would like to know why that started.
I don't know why everyone just started sending pictures of their dicks to everyone. I can't say I condone it.
I do have serious fears.
But I don't have any control over these matters.
I have some serious fears for myself and other females associated with these gentlemen that are now slinging their dick pics out there.
Slinging dicks all over the place.
I mean, I've seen Gino gobble a dick on his show before.
It was a rubber one, but it was a dick.
I thought it was very funny, but now you add on dick pics everywhere of all your friends just sharing them about, and I get a little sus.
Let's see if we can call up Gino Bisconti and get a little, let's see if we can clear this up. He's been drinking all day with the In Hot Water crowd, so we may not get an answer out of Gino Bisconti of In Hot Water. Greasy N-word with $1 says if you can take a dick in the ass, you can take a joke. $5 from Hobo Chili says, okay, so the analogy is these damn dirty apes tend to act like a certain demographic. When things don't go their way, see, phrenology tells us they're like little... It's the best I can do until Rumble Friday, buddy.
Whoa.
The best I can do until Rumble Friday.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging
Wake up,
system.
Gene.
He's
You should have left him a voicemail.
He's out cold.
So he too can jerk off when he wakes up.
Is Granny talking about my dick again? Yes, Marquise. You need to call in and explain.
Why are you all talking about each other's dicks?
Dick thing.
I mean, Marquise has an excuse here. He might have picked up a vibe from Granny, and
Maybe.
he's like, all right, I'm going to give him a little something because he's bi, and he loves it, and that's fine. But the rest of you people all claim to be straight, and you're all putting your dicks out there to men. You're sending your pictures to men.
Nicholas, first name, last name, Gurr, says he never picks up your calls like April says. Gino's been texting me all day. How dare you question our friendship? He texted me today. It was adorable. He said, not that long until we get to hang out.
Yeah, I'm scared you two are going to,
It's going to get weird. Not Quadfather sending a picture of his dick to people weird, but weird.
Yeah, a picture's always weirder than the real thing.
Where is Marquise? He needs to call in and discuss this.
Maybe he doesn't want to.
Maybe
he's embarrassed. Maybe he thought Granny was dropping some hints, so he made a move, and then Granny is apparently...
He needs to discuss this
allergic
matter.
to dick with Aaron's name on it. Why is your name on a dick?
I don't like that my name's on a dick. I don't even want my name on my dick.
I need to tell you something later.
Oh,
about a dream I had 2 mornings ago.
Oh, no.
You were in it.
Did I have a dick? Was there a dick involved? Was my dick in the dream?
No.
Because why are the dicks coming up and now this dream is coming up?
I don't know.
Were just dicks everywhere in your dream?
No, I might as well say it here. It was so uncomfortable. Like, it was a bad dream, real bad. It was you and I will say one of your very best friends had me in like a chamber, like a dark, like unbecoming chamber.
We were working together to keep you in this chamber.
Yes.
Okay.
You and him were in cahoots and had me as like a slave of sorts. But you made me do whatever you wanted to whoever you brought. And it was bad. And it was scary. And I woke up very afraid. You two were like keeping me in this place.
And we were making you do things.
To other people.
What the fuck?
I don't know how you would
You're
do
having
that. But
fucked
I
up
woke
dreams.
up. I don't know. You know what my theory is? I think it's because we fall asleep watching Law and Order.
Oh, and you were being like abused.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
It was absolute abuse. It was really bad.
Jesus Christ.
I think we have to stop falling asleep to it.
So you were like a victim.
I was a victim in an SVU
of a kidnapping
episode.
and like abuse situation.
Yeah, and it was you and your best friend that were leaving me in this dungeon and
that does sound like the plot to a Law and Order SVU
bringing
episode.
me dudes, and I didn't like it.
And you were not happy about it?
I was unhappy.
Fuck.
And it was. I was gonna tell you about that, and I forgot.
Hey, if you guys don't know this, April has nothing but fucked up dreams.
I don't have good dreams.
April has like the most. She's like, I was being ripped apart by dogs, and like, oh
No,
man,
bears.
I was being
bears.
molested and murdered, and I was being thrown in a ditch, and I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Whenever I'm being torn apart by an animal, in my dreams, it's a bear or like a feral cat. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I never die. I hear it's bad to die in your dreams, but it ain't good either.
Oh man, wow! Yeah. April dreams secrets naughty, says Jackass.
It wasn't a good dream.
I love that the audience, what they're taking out of this, like, oh yeah, April's having fuck dreams. Like that doesn't sound like a fuck dream to me. That sounds like a horrifying, like kidnapping and rape dream to me. But all right,
check it out. It was indeed a fuck dream, but it wasn't good. It was real bad.
It was the bad fuck.
It was the bad touch. It was not good.
Oh boy.
I never saw their faces. either.
Okay.
All these people had no faces but you two, you fucking animals.
Were we enjoying ourselves?
Yes. You had
We
that
were
fucking
torturing
evil
you?
face. Like, you two would just sit by the door.
What the fuck?
You know who I'm talking about, obviously, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You two, especially you, though. The look on your face was, like, terrifying.
I'm punishing this whore.
Yeah.
Michael B says, April, those are just repressed memories. Oh, no. Were you kept in a dungeon at one point?
Oh, I don't think so.
No. All right. Continuing on. By the way, you guys are $45 into tomorrow's goal. So
Are
cheers.
you slurring?
I am. And
tomorrow's goal.
we've got our offering plate. There it is. Look at that. You guys filled up the offering plate today.
Cheers to you, fine folk.
We have an hour left in tonight's show. And I don't know.
And then you and I can scream from the rooftops. Our good news.
Obo Chili Recipe with $1.99 says, April, in your wet dream, what were you wearing? This is the most disgusting thing about this audience. April is sitting here pleading for help, saying, I was being R-worded in my dream at the behest of two men. They were forcing me to be R-worded. It was horrifying. And they're like, oh yeah? You really liked that dick, didn't you? What were you wearing, whore? I would hate for these guys to actually come upon that situation in real life and then just be like, oh yeah, are you taking dicks, you slut? It's like, no, I need your help. Like, yeah, I bet you like fucking.
I think I had something sexy on up top, one of those like unpadded, like see-through ones that I have. Obviously nothing else, but
yeah,
it wasn't hot, you guys.
They're calling, what's all these cuck fantasies April's having?
It's not a fantasy.
Optic Nerve says Black Snake April. Yeah, we gotta have you watch the movie Black Snake Moan. You're like Christina Ricci.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Is
man.
that why she's so fucked up in real life?
She's really fucked up in that movie. Hobo Chili with $1.99 says, April, in your wet dream, what were you? Oh, I just read that one.
Yes.
Hobo Chili with $1.99 says, were they black possibly variety? Uh-oh. Better not be. Oh, boy. April's saying they're all abusive and R-wordy. That's what her dream's telling her. It was a racist.
Excuse me?
So April's dream was a racist dream.
This was all about you two and how
the
bad you were.
plantation owners were, oh, boy, this is. I'm sorry. I won't get us kicked off. Patrick Bahy with $5 says, Bill Maher voice, new rule. April can only watch Little House on the Prairie before bed. Okay.
Ooh, that or my favorite, falling asleep to Food Network, like Chopped.
I'm falling asleep to. How many times has Bobby Flay killed you in your dreams?
Oh, what kind of kill is this?
Let's go to Mark Keys, the man of the hour, the man with the dick pics. What's going on, you ass-sending weirdo?
Listen, I wasn't even trying to call into this goddamn show tonight.
You love us. You love me.
I do, April. I do. Even though you're horrendously racist, I do. I love it.
That is pretty racist.
But
not true. I repeat, not true.
I mean, April, come on.
Marquise, let's get down to business. Marquise, let's get down to business.
I love black people.
Did you send Granny a picture of your butthole, your dick, and your titties?
Yes, and yes.
Why? Why did you send Granny a picture of your ass, cock, and tits?
Was it good? Were they good angles?
I'll tell you exactly why. Because A, he asked for it.
What?
Which is why I called. Granny is sitting here lying to you, Aaron Imholt, to you, April Imholt, to your listeners, and to everybody in this great United States of America. He's lying and he's covering up his fucking gay fantasies for me.
Hold on,
Marquise,
Marquise, can you do me a favor? Can you stay on the line? Granny, can you call back in? I want you guys both on the line at the same time. I want to merge the call together, and I want you guys to talk about this. What?
We fucking did this on his stream like a couple hours ago.
Oh,
well,
really? They
guess
can't
what?
Do that again.
Now there's like 300-400 people watching, and you'll get to tell this story to more people.
Are you saying they don't have that on Granny's stream?
I'm just theorizing. There's over
Asshole.
300 people here at the moment.
Maybe these ones didn't see it.
No, it's fine. Fine. You know what? People want some gold. I'll give them gold. Fine.
I want Granny to call in. Well, if Granny's not going to call in right away, and I understand there's a time lapse between when we say this and when it actually hits the show and the chat and everything else. So you're saying that you didn't send Granny unsolicited dick pics?
No, they weren't unsolicited. Granny, again, he's lying to you. He did ask for them. Better yet, Granny sent me a picture of his hairy, tucked-in fucking bud in my DMs, and I took that as, oh, Granny wants me to send him some news. So I took it upon. Also, furthermore, I didn't fucking open my asshole and show him my asshole. No, I just sent him a picture of my nice, luscious cheeks and my titties and my cock and balls that had the Pickle Rick face on it. Yeah, so Granny's lying to you. And
no offense, bro. And I know you won't. I know you won't take this the wrong way. This sounds like remarkably gay.
This sounds like Granny has some explaining to do to me.
Yeah, this sounds like Granny definitely has some, or at least Lemmy could explain for him. Okay, will you stay on the line here? I'm gonna get Granny on the phone, and we're gonna figure this thing out.
Call from.
It's Granny. I might be.
All right, Granny, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm gonna merge you guys. Here we go. I'm gonna get this call merged, and we're gonna.
It's an interracial phone call.
All right, we got an interracial dick pic phone call.
This is great.
Here on Steel Toe.
This is my wet dream.
So,
what's up,
Marquise?
What's up, Precious?
Oh boy.
What's up, you fucking hillbilly fucking fed?
All right, now look.
Oh.
Marquise, you say that Granny sent you a tuck pic. Lemmy has confirmed it in the chat. That you, in fact, started this by sending Marquise a tuck pic, and then Marquise responded by sending you pictures of his butt, his tits, and his cock. Am I correct?
Hard wiener with some kind of animated face on it, and then the butt, and then the boobs.
I love how Marquise yells pickle.
Why was it purple?
I love how Marquise yells Pickle Rick as if that makes a difference.
Purple, you fucking blind fuck.
I think what's important to take note of.
Go ahead, boys.
I'm sorry. Fuck you. It was purple as shit, and it looked like Flava Flav's fucking wiener, dude. And I've heard Brigitte Nelson say that Flava Flav has a tiny wiener, and it didn't look very big, and I was disappointed. First of all, yes, I sent you a tucking picture. Yeah, I did that. Yes, I will admit to that. Did you see my wiener? No. I had fucking nicely trimmed pubes. There was a Last Supper carved into my pubic hair region.
Trimmed. They were not trimmed, you liar. They were fucking Amazon. You had a fucking a 70s Amazon fucking rainforest bush. Go sit here and fucking lie about your own package to people. You did not shave. And you did ask for a fucking cock picture from me, and I obliged, just like you asked everybody else for their fucking dicks in your DMs.
No, I never asked for that, Marquise.
And how dare you, by the way, say my dick is purple? My dick is fucking black, and everybody and every chick and every fucking dude that has been on my dick will fucking oblige and say so.
Mine too.
It's purple and it looks like it has sickle cell anemia, dude.
Oh,
I've seen it.
Low blow.
Oh,
Low blow.
Did we really go to sickle cell, boys? It didn't take long either. It didn't take long to get the sickle cell. I mean, Granny, if you were Jewish, would it be nice if he said you had Tay-Sachs dick?
I don't know what that means because I am a hillbilly. He was correct about that. But
the Jews get.
Maybe.
So,
but was it a good dick? Was it
now,
good?
Marquise, are you asking? Or no, I'm sorry, Granny. Are you asking for Marquise dick pics? Like, is this a download type of situation?
Granny's gay.
I did download it, but I did not ask for it.
Yes, he did. Granny's gay.
No, I'm not fucking gay, dude. I don't know what it is with people wanting to send me their wieners, dude.
Marquise, are you pulling a little black gay shenanigans right now?
I think it is, dude. It's the underhanded black gay slide move, dude.
No,
he's pulling a slider on me, Aaron. I know you know wrestling jargon. He's pulling a goddamn slider on me right now.
It would be a swerve, Granny.
Oh, shit, he's pulling a swerve.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, Marquise, are you Russoing me right now? Am I getting Russoed, bro?
There is no swerve going on here, Aaron. I guarantee you, I'll put my fucking life on it. Granny's on the DL.
Granny asked for the dick pic.
Yes, he did.
Okay, Granny, your response.
Who are you going to trust, Aaron?
I'm going to be honest with you, boys. I like you both, so this is very difficult for me.
Same here.
I'm going to treat this like I would a court of law. I don't have any evidence that Granny did or did not ask for the dick pic of Marquise. Now, did Granny send the tuck pic unsolicited?
Yes, he totally said that unsolicited. I didn't ask for that.
So Granny is pleading guilty to the tuck pic being unsolicited. So Granny has no problem admitting humiliating things about himself. So if Granny tells me he did not ask to see your cock, and you say he did, but I don't have any proof that he ever did ask to see your cock, I have to go with innocent until proven guilty.
Oh,
listen, fuck you, Marquise. I'm better at court. You're black. I sent the tuck pic.
I mean, technically, he would be better at court through experience.
I'm going to stand up for Marquise for a second. No, I'm going to be Marquise's defense attorney here.
Okay.
I would take an unsolicited tuck pic as a move, if you will. Maybe.
Oh, an invitation.
Like an invitation if you were Marquise and you're like, okay, so we're putting something on the table here.
The judge will hear that argument. The judge will not throw out that argument. That is a fair argument.
It could be an argument. Who knows? I don't know.
All right.
Maybe he was just curious what a nice black dick looked like.
Okay.
Aren't we?
I sent that tuck picture to 150 people.
That's not. I mean that's
my mom.
That's very good for your case here. That's not very good for like general mental health. Yeah.
It looked great, dude.
Did you get this? He sent it to 150 people, but he didn't send it to you.
Thank our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, Allah, and Moses that I did not get this picture.
Nah, I think you should be questioning your friendship with him. He won't send you the pic.
Excited. I am excited to see both Granny and Marquise at Stoney's Saturday, August 12th through the Steel Toe 9th anniversary party.
Can't wait.
It won't be the tournament won't be the only time there will be cornholing involved in this party, apparently.
Marquise, no, I'm not listening.
Won't be. There definitely won't.
You better keep him away from me. You better keep him the fuck away from me. And the last time I sent you a Japanese goggle copter, which I thought was hysterical, Aaron, you got upset because I sent you pornography. So I left you out of it.
You sent me a Japanese gobble? Wait. When did you send me what platform did you send me a Japanese gobblecopter on? I'll go look this up.
Facebook Messenger, and it was a Japanese man spinning around, inserted into another Japanese woman. It was, and he had goggles on.
Why can't I find your? Here we go. There we go. All right, let me go to my Facebook messages.
Well, you two talk a lot, huh?
And,
I can resend it. I've got it on. I've
got a Google. So you don't need to resend it.
Oh, he's gonna though.
Indecent proposal.
Come on, Granny.
That's not it. Granny, I am not.
I want it in my DMs. Why haven't I been shown this?
This is juicy.
You were fucking
I am not seeing the Japanese gobblecopter.
I don't see it either. Real talk.
Oh, gogglecopter.
Gogglecopter. Well, either one.
Judge, if I may, maybe you should be questioning your friendship to Granny because he is lying to great merciful Judge Aaron Inholt.
Back in December, you sent me the intro to Street Sharks.
Yeah, and I mean, he also won't send you.
Let me tell you how close I am to Aaron. He's seen the kind of porn I watch.
We did look up ghetto gaggers.
I think we're fucking closer at this.
Oh boy!
But we're closer at this point. If you see his fucking cock, Aaron, because I'll show you.
I don't need to see either of your cocks. I am not interested in either of your cocks, and I am totally fine. Just trying to settle this thing between you two. So I don't understand. Granny sends a tuck pic, which is kind of an invitation to send pictures back. You got to be fair. You have to reciprocate in these things.
The door's open.
Marquise is also a known half homosexual, so he's probably very voracious and thinks about sex all the time. And, that's where all these diseases come from and everything in that community. And,
Wow.
And,
Hey.
What?
Not okay.
I'm saying that monkeypox didn't get spread by people being, priests. Well, I mean, technically priests.
So I spread monkeypox, huh?
No, I'm saying that your people, not the blacks,
by YouTube,
tend to be very loving, and a lot of these diseases tend to spread. So what I'm saying is Marquise took that as an invitation to send a picture of his genitals, and he's black and gay, which means he's very proud. And he
the
sent
true
you,
meaning of pride.
Yes, he sent you a picture of his genitals, and Granny, you should have known that. And then you kind of ratted him out. You kind of marked him out here on the program. Are you two okay? Are you two cool?
I fucking love Granny.
All right.
Clearly.
Yeah, I think we're good, dude. Just don't send me any more fucking cop pictures. And Aaron, Japanese goggle copter, right back up to the fucking top of the line.
I want to see it.
Great.
What is that?
So Granny,
don't send me any more fucking invitations in my DMs, and I'll happily never send you any dick pics.
I never DM'd you about it. I never wanted to see your purple fucking wiener with a face on it.
But I never wanted to see your fucking tucked in balls. Now, did I? I didn't ask for that. So
you both raise valid points.
Hey, babe, he didn't ask for it.
He didn't ask for that.
Of course he didn't, and this is why I win in court. Because he's asking about too much shit.
All right.
But you did put a tuck picture out. That's still interesting.
As the judge, before we go, I think Marquise makes some very solid points. I think Granny is defending himself as well as he can. I don't think Granny is a secret homosexual, but I do think he came off as kind of gay in this.
A little bit.
So I am going.
Does Aaron sometimes.
I am going to say that Granny definitely looks suspect, but in the nature of keeping this as close to the American judicial system as I can, Marquise is black, therefore guilty. Thank you.
I win again, motherfuckers.
Can
you show?
Look. You won on a technicality. I'm a slave to the rules, and I was kind of bound by.
Choice of words.
I was bound by the laws of the land.
Okay, but Aaron, show April that video.
I certainly will. Granny, Marquise, thank you guys very much for your time. I think here's my sentence in all this. Both of you stop sending pictures of your genitals. Stop sending pictures of your genitals to each other.
I won't make any promises.
The answer is absolutely no, and you will get pictures of my genitals again.
All right. Look, Granny, it's going to violate your probation, and you will get sentenced. Marquise, you are black. I will let you have the last word. All right, there we go. I gave him as much time as I could.
That escalated quickly.
I'll clip that. I said I'm not going to do clips all the time, only when they strike me. That one struck me.
Look, I'm still remarkably concerned and confused as to why all of you men are now sending your dicks to every man.
Don't say all of us. I have no idea what any of this is all about.
You are a nut hair from being involved. Let's be honest.
Not
Pun
even
intended.
Close.
I know you're not gay.
Let me mute this shit, and I'll see what this Japanese...
I think we should just, if we're just... That didn't need to be outed. You can just keep sending dicks to each other.
Oh, for God's sake, I don't want to clip it. I don't want to clip
I don't think
this.
I can't watch this.
I
can't
see
watch
a
this
very
for
small
I
Reddit thumbnail, and this is already bothering me.
I can't see it. I don't want to.
I've got it muted.
I
mean, that's just normal porn so far.
No, I don't.
Right?
This is not for the show.
That's just two people.
I can't watch this while I'm on the show. What if I get excited and like it?
They're just, oh, no. No, stop it. What are you doing? It's like Japanese Gino Bisconti, too. Like he's
right?
What is he doing? No, you're not a seesaw, motherfucker. She does not seem to be enjoying herself. Well, a little bit. What the fuck is he doing? Can you tell which Can you tell which
you're
orifice
still
that's
watching
in?
that. You're still watching it. It has to be your asshole.
That
honestly,
has to be her asshole.
because the other one's not taught enough to stay like that.
No. That's something I've truly never seen before.
You seem very fascinated
But can you
by it.
spin inside of an asshole?
You just watched it.
I guess. Hobo Chili Recipe says, in the hood, they call this on the down low. Rupert with $4.99 says, April, us in the business call those dreams Mel Gibson's.
Oh, so I was Mel Gibson.
Yes.
I have one more filthy detail to add to that, but it can't be shared here. So you have to remind me later.
Fair enough. Bouncing Toast, thank you very much for renewing your membership. We appreciate that. A lot of people chatting during that segment. Lemmy says, Goggle Copter. Wonderful. Yes, we've all seen it now.
I'm against it.
Marquise is Steel Toast Beetlejuice. Why? Because he's black.
I love Marquise. I really do.
Balls Deep with 99 cents. Balls Deep with $3 at the same time.
Thank you.
Yule Gibbons gifting a membership. Thank you. And Curly Adam with $2 says, will you discuss this on the JRE show in 2 weeks? Ooh, is that what I'm doing? I like that rumor.
That'd
that
be
I'm
pretty
going
cool.
on Rogan.
Balls Deep trying to warn me. He's like, look away, it's a trap. I should have listened.
Lemmy says, why is he wearing goggles, though, Aaron? Why? I honestly missed the goggles because I was watching a man spin around.
Yeah, I have a theory as to why he has those on.
Squirting.
That wasn't my theory.
Okay.
I think he comes on himself. I think we're shooting ropes, and you need goggles for that.
All of this is troubling.
I'm extremely troubled that men that I know in this circle are sending dicks to each other.
You guys are 50.
You all have women.
You guys are 55, now $70 into tomorrow's goal. Chevy JB with $20 says, goodbye, YouTube.
Yes.
I didn't play it on the thing.
No, it's not that. I think that phone call and
They can
everybody's
talk about genitals.
I
That's
think
okay to talk
their
about on YouTube.
commentary and yours is enough for YouTube to be like,
None of that was against the rules of YouTube. Tell
not
me
what
what
those
rule.
two were saying.
Tell me what rule that violates.
The I don't like you rule.
Exactly. Hobo Chili Recipe with $5 says this goddamn hillbilly has his sister's stank dripping off his hangdown is also and likes guys. It is a trifecta of wrong. Just kiss and make up with your Tarun boy toy.
What the hell is that word? I've never seen it.
There's a lot of words there that I cannot say.
Is there a racist dictionary that I don't know about? And
Yeah,
that you
it was
haven't gotten me for Christmas?
It was written by
hit myself
Hobo
with this.
Chili Recipe.
Okay.
Yeah. Blackachu says, if that doesn't get clipped, then damn it, I'm clipping it. I will be clipping it. It will go up.
But are you men clipped? I must know.
Oh, boy. Well,
you clipped?
Granny can tell you who's clipped and who's not. That's for sure.
Right. I guess his was hidden, wasn't it?
I don't want to see anybody's
I bet you're getting
dick.
that DM too. I don't think Granny's really your friend if he didn't send you that tuck pic and he sent it to 150
that's
people.
fine if we're not friends then. I am totally fine with not being friends with Granny,
What?
if that's what it means. Was that cupping balls? That
Yeah,
was
I
kind of a
think it
cupping
was.
balls
It was
thing.
Remarkably close to your face.
I'm sorry, guys. I was self-soothing. Oh, my God. Hit like.
What is this show right now?
Hit like, hit subscribe. Guys, go ahead, hit the like button on YouTube. We're 13 away from 100. Go ahead and do that. We've been over 300 people on all of our platforms all night tonight. We do appreciate your guys' support.
Thank you.
Oh, I got to recover from that. We're doing overtime. We're also $75 into tomorrow's goal. So thank you guys very much for your generosity. You're filling up the offering plate.
This is
thus far.
This is an overstimulating show.
I am.
tonight.
Yeah, I got a crazy text before we started. I've had 3 cocktails now. It's a wild
You've had
show.
3 cocks, probably.
I've had 3
sent to your
cocks
inbox.
talked about at this point.
Yeah.
This was a news story. I think I may move it to the morning show because right now it just doesn't seem.
Why?
I think the Vegas SWAT story we should move to the morning show too, because how are we going to get into these stories after all of that?
I don't know. We have a half hour.
I'll play. No, I'm saying like mood wise. Let's play the wackiest, goofiest
Let's
shit.
do sex stories then.
No,
Sex crimes.
I'm overstimulated. Here, I can do smoker's tongue.
I
can
That's an
do.
interesting one. Excuse me.
See, these 3. I might not have to do prep after the show tonight because of all this stuff I've got. Not the AIDS.
You've
medication.
unwrapped a lot of wood tonight.
I've unwrapped a shitload of wood. You guys would not believe it. I'm gonna keep these 3 stories. And these will be the ones we do for the rest of the show. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 6 left over for tomorrow morning. And I think that might equate to all of my prep work. 1, 2,
Well,
3,
hot
4,
diggity dog.
5, 6. There you go. We're all good. Prepped up for tomorrow. Okie dokie, guys. Everybody hit like. Everybody hit subscribe. Let's go out with a bang tonight.
Be careful
Thank
what
you.
you ask for.
Well, not that way. Not the way you guys are
It seems like there's some takers out there.
A Newport. I love these kind of stories. This one's from Newport, Oregon. Anytime some mayor or like city council person gets in some kind of this is what I miss about doing radio in like Litchfield, like a really small market, is you would have these local controversies that everybody would talk about. And
juicy.
If you worked on a station where I think our listening area, like not the amount of people that listened, but the amount of population that was in our listening area in Litchfield was like 100,000 people at most. 100,000 people lived in the area we broadcast. And I bet you I probably had 4,000 to 5,000 listeners. Total max. When I got to St. Cloud, our audience went to like 15,000, 20,000 people. Okay, it was a lot bigger. And now I think on a weekly basis, it's like 13 or something like that, whatever it is. But when you're in a small market like Litchfield, if you have one of those who gives a shit mayor, city council people stories, it gets the phone ringing. I mean, usually phones don't ring in a small town radio station.
Right. It's got to be exciting.
They call to like see where the parade is. They call to ask like community questions. They call the local radio
Has
station.
the medallion been found yet?
Has the medallion been found yet? I have a birthday I'd like to report to be read on the air.
Shout out to my neighbor, Bob.
Exactly.
It's his birthday today.
But a show I did, I would talk about local issues that really divided people and like pissed people off. Like you don't usually see that in a small town radio station. I liked getting into that shit.
Like the trailer parks being so close to the shopping centers.
Yeah, well, one of the things that would get people riled up is if you talked about county commissioner stuff or city council stuff. People had a lot of opinions on these little tiny issues. Well, there's a mayor in Newport, Oregon.
I prefer the Marlboro mayor. He's very smooth.
The Newport one is an old white man, too, which is ironic. So in Newport, Oregon, the mayor there apparently was sharing offensive meme posts, including about race and gender. So basically, the old boomer mayor was sharing Facebook memes about black people and trans people, I'm guessing.
This has happened before.
Yeah, and he has now officially resigned over the memes he shared. Let's check this out.
This can't be that bad.
It's going to remind you of your grandpa.
Welcome back.
I never knew my grandpa's things.
The mayor of Newport has resigned. This comes amid.
Well, he's going to be gone, so it'll definitely remind you of your grandfather's.
Fair enough.
Perfect.
The scandal over memes he posted in a private law enforcement-only social media group.
K2's Christina Giardinelli is outside the Newport.
See, that's the problem. First of all,
is that the Blossom chick?
Yeah, that's my imbialic.
Yeah, that's it.
So it was a private page, so he didn't think anybody would see him. It was a private law enforcement page. I want to know who the rat is who snitched out, who dimed out the mayor.
Yeah, I actually don't like that at all. I now don't even care what was in the memes, like how offensive it was.
Right.
I usually wouldn't anyways. If you're a rat, like you're in a private chat, that means it's private.
The point of a private group on Facebook is so you can say horrible things. Like, I bet you everyone who's on that Towboys page, and there's a couple thousand of them on that Towboys page, like 2,000 people on that page.
It's gross.
Every one of them could be fired for the shit they've posted on there, but it's a safe place to go.
I hate using the term safe space, but it is. When it's supposed to be a private chat with somebody, no matter how big that private chat is, it's private.
I have to personally approve, or April has to personally approve, everybody who asks to be part of that page.
Which is, sometimes we even have to approve the posts because it's so offensive, or certain people have been flagged before, and that's really fun. Because
there's one guy that's fucked up so many times. I think it's Willie. And
way to out him.
Willie is fucked up. It's not his real name. You can tell by his profile. But Willie is fucked up so many times that they won't even post his shit until
it all goes right to the approval list.
Yeah, exactly.
And some of it is like,
you can see why. So this guy goes into a private group and he posts probably some racist and homophobic shit, and then somebody dimes him out. Now, I get it. If you're the mayor of a small town, you probably shouldn't be posting shit like that because you're a public servant. But if you're diming people out on private pages, I feel like you should be punished too. It should be like that thing when you were at your grandparents' house, and one of you told on the other one, and you thought you were going to get a cookie and get the other one in trouble. But in reality, your grandparents punished both of you.
Yeah.
Because you snitched out your brother. You don't do that.
Yeah,
shit.
I have a theory as to why this person ratted. I would guess, like, let's say it was some gay shit. This person's probably gay.
It is Oregon, so it's a good possibility.
City Hall for us. Christina, residents have been calling for his resignation.
Yeah, that's right. They held a
What is she
protest
dressed
here
for?
just over the weekend
It's
outside.
like if my best buddy's wife had a really hideous younger sister.
I would say older. You're being rude to our best buddy's wife.
Older sister. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but what is she dressed for, Colonel?
I don't
Like,
know
what the fuck are you
she's-
wearing?
Are you dressed for a funeral, a business meeting, a circus?
Here's my thing. All three of those items probably fine in a different outfit,
Right.
not together.
Ready? Neckerchief, 4th of July.
Yes.
Shirt, funeral. Jacket, business meeting.
Put
But
a nice tank top under the jacket.
You're clashing everything together here.
And you got 2 types of stripes. Come on.
You're making a Warden burger out of this whole thing. It doesn't fit.
City Hall. They've also been calling and emailing the offices demanding his resignation. Now, in those posts, the mayor made offensive comments
Stop shaking
towards
your head.
immigrants and trans women, as well as made light of violence against women. Today, the city council held a
All right, so
here for it.
He made fun of an illegal immigrant thing. He made fun of a trans thing, and he made fun of a woman thing.
Violence to women.
Violence to women.
Which, as my dreams so state, he's fine with.
It sounds like a private Facebook page to me.
That sounds about right. Like, that sounds like stupid shit you send to your buddies, and nobody really lives that way.
But I
right?
think nowadays, if you're going to be a public figure who's like an elected public figure, I think you got to either leave all that shit behind or decide not to run for office, because those are the stakes.
It
now.
is entrapment a little bit.
meeting talking about how to move forward. They condemned his actions, but also thanked him for his service.
Look, I know you said horrific shit about trans people, Mexicans, and women, but God, we sure are glad you're our mayor. The streetlight taxes and the garbage collection was great under your watch.
He's probably great at parties. You're going to get rid of this guy?
I'll tell you this, he's probably an awesome mayor.
Yes.
He probably does a very good job.
He can clearly take a joke and send one. Like, he's probably a little light of heart, but knows, like, serious issues afoot.
Not only that, but he gets his work done so well that he's able to spend time posting shit about Mexicans on his Facebook page.
There you go.
The guy's a doer.
Over the weekend, protesters held signs condemning former Newport.
Those aren't those
These
are
are
like
not
5 old ladies.
Can I tell you who these people are?
His neighbors.
These are the fucking people who took a break from Planned Parenthood for a half hour and went over to his house.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
She couldn't even spell out his real name, his full name on the sign.
I've seen these people downtown at Planned Parenthood.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 people there.
And they're old.
You can't even get, like, that's not even a cribbage tournament.
They're old, and I'll tell you what, they need something to stand for. They've got nothing.
A walker.
Newport Mayor Dean Sawyer for social media posts offensive to immigrants
Oh,
and
no, there's
trans women.
quite, okay. There's,
City officials say their calls.
oh, guess who made who go to this rally?
Oh.
Guess who made young Alex Stein go to this?
Yeah, Oh, buddy, get out of there, please.
Yeah, dude, this is not going to
That's
end
not
well for you. First of
good.
all, she's chubby. You can do better.
Way more, yeah, like, not really my type, but he's cute, right? He could get someone cute.
He's a decent enough looking
Just say
fella.
he's cute, he's
Oh, no,
fine.
he's a little thicker.
No, he's not. He has a crew neck on.
All right, I'm sorry.
He's cute, right?
He's a decent looking fella. He's got a gay hat
Just
on.
won't
All right,
say
look, he's a loser.
And
He's
emails
with her, yeah.
flooded the offices asking for him to resign. This weekend, he did just that, but not without a little coaxing from his former colleagues.
Councillor Goebel and I had a conversation with him last night. We encouraged him to resign.
Yeah. Oh, imagine that. The acting mayor, the guy who was going to take over his job, nudged the current mayor to resign. Oh, I think it's the smart move for you, Mr. Mayor, just to save face a little bit and not harm the community. And then as soon as they pull the knife from his back and he drops down dead, he goes, all right, I'll take over.
How about what you just said? Something about memes harming a community.
Your memes.
Our memes have harmed people.
Your memes have done damage,
we
sir.
are a soft society. Just marshmallows.
This is kind of that, this is bringing the empire in for a landing.
Words hurt me.
Just coming down to the final descent now.
But thank you, Jan, for taking over.
Yeah, thank you, Jan.
Fucking Jan.
Thanks, girl's name.
Janet.
that may or may not have been part of his decision.
As council president, Jan Kaplan will take over mayoral duties until the council appoints someone
The
to
hot
fill
bunch.
the role until the terms end.
Newport, Oregon fucks boys and girls.
During
No, I mean, comma, boys and girls. I don't mean they fuck boys and girls. They fuck, comma, boys and girls.
today's council meeting, he thanked the mayor for his service, but condemned his actions.
I want to thank Mayor Sawyer for his service to the city, including his leadership in securing funding for our dam and water treatment plants.
Looks like a
and
vagina.
ongoing advocacy for the city with our federal and state representatives. I personally condemn his online behavior.
So wait a minute. So what you're saying is this man has done a stellar job as the mayor of your community, but he wrote some bad shit on a private Facebook page, so he has to leave. I'm sorry. I've been suffering through a dog shit president that has hurt our lives personally, and everybody watching this show personally has affected their lives. Interest rates, inflation, taxes,
The
all of
economy.
that shit. The
It's not
economy
good.
in general has affected our lives directly. And you're going to tell me that a guy who's actually doing his fucking job but wrote some mean shit on the internet. I thought we learned this over the last 8 years. Give me mean tweets and mean Facebook shit as long as shit's going well.
Right.
I go, oh, look, no new wars. That's awesome. Tax cuts. That's cool. Economy going gangbusters. $1.89 gas. That sounds great. Oh, he's going to say some quasi-racist shit on social media. Fucking ham it up, homeboy. You earned it.
Maybe those memes are like a weird outlet for that mayor to like get the shit out because he hates it so
Right.
much. You
And
know?
then he can get down to the business of getting the water treatment plant funded.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
He's just got to hate some Mexicans, then he can get you clean water. He's got to get the poison out.
Wow.
In the strongest terms, but still recognize the many good things he has accomplished during his years of service.
Council member C.M. Hall, who attended this
What is her name? CM Hall? I was thinking CM Punk. What does the CM stand for? Cookie Master?
Cookie Monster.
C.M. Hall, who attended this weekend's protest, says the news came as a personal insult.
It cut me. It just was scalding.
Really? Did donuts fall out?
It cut you?
Did it cut you? Did you bleed sugar?
But it cut her, though.
It cut her. The words, well, because she printed it off to look at it, and she got a paper cut. So literally, it cut her.
I heard they cut her in the Star Wars movie and Luke warmed in her. That's what I'm picturing.
She was on the icy planet of Hoth, and Luke cut her open with mean memes and crawled into... Han shoved Luke into her insides.
That wasn't a lightsaber. Those were memes,
Oh,
guys.
God.
To see those.
Actually, she showed up again in Star Wars Episode 3, commanding her slave ship, where she had Princess Leia on a chain.
Oh, on a barge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Unga.
I hate
memes
her.
and feel like it was completely the opposite sense of like what I was working to try to understand. As a queer person, you constantly have that like sixth sense of
No, we know. As a queer person, you guys are always thinking everyone's talking about you. You're thinking everyone's out to get you. You're thinking everyone's out to like throw you in a camp somewhere. We get it. You have an oversensitive sense of self-persecution. It will never go away. But how come you guys never stop for a minute and go, is this maybe on me a little bit? Am I a little cuckoo? Nope. It's always everyone else.
I mean, we're both hetero here, and we
What?
get plenty of jokes made at our expense.
Oh,
that doesn't
okay.
mean we're cut, filleted in society. It's just, I just hate people like her. Can you just for a second be tougher than the picture on the internet? For a second,
Well,
please.
here's what annoys me most about people like her. I don't believe you. I don't believe you're this affected. I believe you want to be on the news. You want attention, and this is a good way to get it. Say you're hurt, say you're affected. I don't think you woke up this morning thinking about this and feeling sad. I think you're saying it because the cameras are on and you can get attention. I'm sorry, but my trust with that community is completely broken.
It would be nice to get people from that community who didn't behave this way sometimes to build that trust.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
The model trans
I know
person
you
is
hate
Caitlyn
this one,
Jenner.
but fucking Blair White too.
Oh, yeah,
She's
Blair White.
got a bit of a head on her
That's okay.
shoulders.
I don't mind Blair White. I just don't. I don't like it when people are like, "Oh, she's so fucking hot." She's not. It's a dude. Still, I mean, it's biologically, it's a dude.
I know a lot of women that are not that hot.
That's fine. I don't mind the way Blair White behaves. I don't mind that at all. But,
Me? Are you a supporter? Are you going to be an ally?
I'm not a supporter or your ally. I'm a person. I have shit to do. I don't give a fuck about your life.
It was a joke anyways.
Go live your life. Go do your shit. This is to the whole LGBTQ community. I am not your friend. I am not your ally. Grow up. Do what the rest of us do. My neighbor is not my friend or my ally. He goes off all day and does his shit. I go off all day and do my shit. When we see each other, we go, hey, how's it going? Hey, not bad. That's not my ally. That's not a guy I'm in the trenches with. He's just a guy. And that's what you guys can do. Just be a guy or a girl or whatever you decided to be that day.
I would prefer a mayor who does this shit online in the form of posting funny memes instead of going out and making big homophobic or racist speeches and shit. You know what I mean?
He would annoy me a lot less than she would. Or, yeah, a lot less than she would as mayor.
She says though Sawyer's votes never reflected the sentiments in his post, she did have some suspicions about him. She says she's open to talking to him face to face about it. Sawyer has not answered my calls or messages. His resignation letter reads in part, the posts I made and the humor I engaged in do not reflect my values. It was wrong for me to belittle people with experiences different than my own.
That was Christina Giardinelli reporting from Newport. Multiple.
All right. Well, so the mayor had to go down for memes because we're all 6 years old.
But if this person has never treated you any kind of way to your face or anything, or he doesn't directly send you like that woman that the one who said she was queer or whatever, I'm sure she wasn't even in that group chat. Somebody told her about it.
Yeah.
And like if he's not saying it to you and directing shit at you, I don't know why you need to be so offended. Like it didn't even come to you.
Hobo Chili calling her LGBT grimace. She's a bigger gal. CZ Galena says, if Blair White wasn't a dude, I'd smash. Well, there you go. Yeah. No, I'm not a supporter or an ally. I actively oppose you and your rumor agenda. Fuck you, fatty, says Zen Rhino. Look, I want everybody to leave each other the fuck alone and just let everybody live their life.
That would be nice. Why do we... That would be so nice. Why do people have to be so invested in the next person in their life and what they're doing?
Magnum, I appreciate the $5. I really do, but I got to watch it. Sorry, buddy. Thank you, Magnum DUI. I appreciate that. It's nothing personal. It's just that we just got back.
Thank you.
And I got to watch it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doc Brewski, I got to watch it, bud. Sorry. I can't.
Please be careful what you're putting in the chats. We understand.
I get it. I understand everything else. I just got to look here and make sure. Zen, love you, buddy, but I got to watch it. There we go. Oh my God. Barney looking ass. That's just funny. She has the body of Barney. That's funny.
Somebody said constantly moist.
Haystacks Calhoun.
Why?
That's funny.
We're so mean.
I like that too. All right, I think we're solid.
Guys,
there.
It's okay. You understand.
No,
too.
Magnum, don't be
Magnum,
sorry. I'm
fine.
I'm only doing it because of the YouTube rules. Not because of anything that I, think you're a bad guy or anything. It's just, take it easy. Nambla Man, Jesus, says, Hobo, it would go one of two ways. You would get rich as fuck, business would be booming, or you'd have your business and crib burned down within the month. Gutsy Bush says, wow, this channel is racist bullshit. I disagree.
I would disagree with that as well.
I don't think this channel is racist bullshit. I love that in 2023, racism is now going, can we all just leave each other alone? And if you don't like this person, don't fucking talk to him. And if you don't like this person, don't fucking talk to him. You go this way, you go that way. You guys live your life. Don't hurt anybody. Be nice. But not everybody has to be an ally. Not everybody has to be a friend. We can just go live our lives and be adults and be grown-ups.
That's the thing, though. Like, if you don't say, oh, I'm your ally, I'm your friend.
Right.
And give a nice shoulder pat. Like, it's going to be okay. I've got you. It's over.
You boy. BPST with $20 over on Rumble says, thanks. No, thank you. You have that backwards.
God, you guys.
You guys are way into tomorrow's goal.
Thanks.
And I appreciate that.
Did you see some of the chats over there?
Yes, I love Rumble. Return Trip says he's making fun of white people. That isn't racist. Yeah, everyone in that story was white.
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're crazy.
Oh, boy. Dr. Till Medicine Woman says another good one right here. Damn, I got some gems. Dr. Till Medicine Woman. There we go. Oh, boy. Everyone gets riled up over that kind of stuff. This article I have been waiting for a couple of years now. Tip culture has got to come to a
screeching halt. Post-haste.
A visceral end, as it was. Taste Fairy nails it. He says, that's what the word tolerance used to mean. I'm a tolerant guy.
I agree. We tolerate all the bullshit to a degree.
Everything. I don't give a shit. Just don't bug me.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what my basic life philosophy goes to. If you don't annoy the shit out of me, we're going to be fine. Just don't annoy the shit out of me. I don't care if you agree with me, disagree with me. I don't care if you like me, dislike me. If you annoy the shit out of me, then I'm probably going to be less than friendly.
What if
I don't want to be annoyed?
What if I send you one too many Instagram videos?
Those are fine because I don't have, those don't make noises or anything. I can just check those on my own time, So
I'm fine.
Totally fine.
Cool.
I'm okay with it. But this tip culture thing, everybody's got tips now. Starbucks has tips. I'm waiting for McDonald's to get tips.
See, that's crazy to me. I know.
The sub shop has tips.
I'm in a weird place with those type of things because I do understand that they are putting together your beverages or putting together your sandwiches. And it's a nice thing to tip them because they are doing that. It's not like they just poured something in a cup and called her good. There's effort to put into it.
But you did that 5 years ago and we weren't tipping.
I know. That is strange. I do.
You work at a sub shop. You made the sandwich. That's the job that you
got paid
signed
for
up to do. Like a server or a bartender, it's different. That's always been a tipping thing. You always gave a little extra because the bartender made your drinks well or they were very friendly. They provided good service. And you gave them a little something extra. If my sandwich maker was sitting there flipping bread and throwing onions up and catching them and putting on a little show while you made my sandwich.
Like a hibachi grill.
Yeah, like a little hibachi guy. I would like that. Maybe I would tip that. But like a delivery guy I get, you got to deliver shit. You're going, you're driving out, you're bringing it to my door. It's a convenience thing.
Here's what I don't mind, be it a Starbucks or a sandwich shop or whatever, having a tip jar out front. And if people so choose, they're feeling giving that day, hey, maybe they threw something in there. But don't, on the screen thing where you put your card in and stuff, don't give the option on there, I don't think, right? That seems like a little too in your face.
Right. So now in New York City, I guess, they're now getting tip requests from exterminators, liquor stores, and dry cleaners. Now they're even going with the tip jar. They're putting the tip jar out, or even worse, the card thing where you have to physically hit no thanks.
Right, shaming you.
Yeah.
Almost.
My favorite is the frozen yogurt place here in town. The frozen yogurt place here in town. You go, you take your cup, you put the cup in the machine, you pick your flavors, you go to the toppings, you put your own toppings in. At the end, you put it all on a scale, and then you pay the guy, and he asks for a tip.
We go there so infrequently, I forgot about that one.
What the fuck did you do that I'm tipping you? And they're all accustomed to it now. So when you hit no thanks, they're like, oh, okay. But I just did everything. What do you mean?
That is interesting. Don't.
What are you so bummed out about? Like I said,
anytime somebody is putting something together for you, be it a drink or a food, I do understand having a tip jar. I do.
Eric Kovar, a hospitality consultant who owns a Manhattan speakeasy, that sounds fun, if it weren't for the bums, is known by friends and colleagues as a very generous tipper, often leaving 30% at restaurants or putting down a $100 bill on a modest meal because, like many people in the industry, he appreciates the hard work that goes into serving customers. Those of us who have worked front-of-the-house restaurant gigs, we usually do tip more because we have PTSD from working the job.
See, and I worked in the kitchen.
So you hate those people.
I didn't get tips.
You didn't get tipped out?
Nope, they didn't split the tips with the servers in the kitchen.
Ooh, boy.
They didn't do that unless we helped cater an event.
Dude, we tipped at least 20% at the end of our shift to the old tip jar.
No, we didn't get anything.
If I made $140, I'd throw $30 in the old tip thing.
I tip reasonably, but I will not over tip unless I got some real fucking good service. I have before.
I'm an over tipper. I usually start at about 25 and then it goes down from there. 20, 25. I usually start at 20, and if I like you, I go to 30. If you were meh, I go to 25. If you were just blah, I give you 20. I've tipped low before because someone fucking sucked really bad, but even then I felt bad about it. Even though they were
I don't. If I got really bad service, like truly, I do not feel bad about tipping low.
Kovar, but now, so this guy is a 30% tipper. He's really generous. But even Kovar was shocked recently when he purchased a birthday present at a gift shop on Upper East Side and was asked for gratuity during the on-screen checkout.
Uh-oh.
So, again, a place where you go, you pick the stuff off the shelf, you bring it up to the person, they ring it up, you pay, and they want gratuity for it. If I walked into a store and I just stood there and they did all the running and grabbed it and went and got it, I'd tip for that. That would be a tip thing.
Or like a service where you go in and somebody like measures you and personally like outfits you with a new wardrobe.
Sucks your dick. Yeah.
God willing.
Right. There were just two people behind the counter mostly looking at their phones, said the 61-year-old Midtown resident. They didn't help me select the gift or even wrap it. I overtip at restaurants, but when there is no service provided, rather than being guilted, I look them straight in the eye and press no tip. We need more people like this guy. He's the hero we need right now. Because a lot of people do it just so they don't feel guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm ever driving and we're going to, you want something at Starbucks, I want to grab a sandwich or something, I'll hit the 15, 20% thing. Even though what the fuck did they do?
I don't. There's not even a 15, 20%. There's like $1 and it goes up in increments. I only hit $1 every time because I'm like, I just got a drink from
I'm
you.
thinking of the sandwich place. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sandwich place offers you the percentage.
I'm like, look, you made me a drink. I appreciate it. I hope it's good. Here's $1.
Yeah. But when there is no service provided, I just press no tip. Like many New Yorkers, Kovar has become irritated with the new pressure to provide gratuities in unprecedented situations. Sources told the Post about seeing tip jars at dry cleaners and hardware stores. See, now, hardware stores, I see more than like a shop or a dry cleaners. Because in a hardware store, you might talk to a guy. He might help you find a thing that you were totally at your thumb up your ass about.
I've worked at a hardware department before. I don't get it. That's my job, to know where shit is. And
I'm saying out of all of these, that's the one where I could be like, oh, this guy helped me out a lot.
I would see dry cleaning more. You're
that's
doing
their
like
job.
a personal service for you right there. Like you're getting something out of your clothes.
But that's the thing you advertised.
I would never see it in a hardware store.
And it's happening outside the city, too. One resident reported being asked to add by both an electrician and a pest control company. See, that sucks because if you're the pest control company, you can just let the bugs back out if they don't tip you.
Wow.
I love how I think it's like Ghostbusters and they like get them in a containment trap and like put them in a containment.
Right, as if they're not dead when
They kill them. You're right.
They smoke them shits.
Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. John McQueen, a 50-year-old stretch coach. What? That means he's just a guy, porn star with a big dick?
I hope so. John McQueen.
Yeah, he's a gay porn. A 50-year-old stretch coach who lives in Flatiron.
What the fuck?
Used to frequent a liquor store in the East Village. Oh, geez, this story just keeps getting gayer.
I know. Yeah. Straightens
Liquor,
his hair.
Flatiron.
Stretches
McQueen,
that booty.
The Village. But just before Christmas, a stock person suggested he offer her a gratuity because the holidays were approaching at the liquor store. Again, I went and picked out my booze, brought it to you.
Yeah.
It was my favorite wine store, but suddenly every time I walked in, she was saying she was open to receiving tips. She became aggressive about it. Finally, I said, "You are open to receiving tips. Really? So am I." And I stopped going in because it made me uncomfortable. McQueen also experienced uneasiness when he went to the Puerto Rico Importing Company on St. Mark's Place to purchase a pound of ground coffee.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
And was prompted by a screen at checkout to provide a tip.
But
God damn it, man.
I think instead of being mad at the places, don't be mad at places for asking for tips. Be mad at the fucking government and the economy that they created, because people are probably desperate to get those tips.
Sure.
Any chance you can get a little extra money, why wouldn't you?
And we've also we've kind of done a thing now where we've done it so much that people are totally okay with it. So like it's kind of become a little more acceptable in an odd way.
Yep.
Hey guys, I got great news. The Steel Toe Morning Show YouTube channel has hit 10,000 subs. 10,000 subscriptions. for Steel Toe on YouTube. Everyone go. Keep subscribing. Keep going. 10K is the way to be.
Wow.
Keep it going over 10,000. This is the first time that we've hit 10, or the second time that we've hit 10K in this show's history. Thank you guys very, very, very much.
What a wild night.
What a great night. We've been getting great news all over the place. Our offering plate came in. You guys knocked out our goal like instantly.
Aaron got his period.
I got my
growing
period.
Up.
It's been
dicks everywhere.
Dicks all over the place.
Everyone's got dicks.
What a great night.
The gorillas love the phone videos.
The gorillas love the phone videos. We are over 2K. Sorry to all.
Yes, we are indeed over 2K.
10K. I'm sorry. We got to get over 2K on Rumble. We're only like 80 away from that. Doc Brewski with 199 says, my bad. Don't worry about it, Doc Brewski.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, because he wrote something that we had to delete.
Oh, no, you're
from
okay.
That last story. You're okay. We're only doing it because of YouTube, buddy.
Right. We don't care. YouTube cares.
Thank you very much to Roots Maxer, by the way, for the role he played in that. That's very sweet of you, sir. Oh, my God. Bree S. says, April's pegging her man tonight.
Only if he asks nice.
Jack and Cough says, awesome way to go, April. Aaron's 10,000 subscribers goes to show you do a good show. You know, that's what I like to think, too.
Johnny, too.
Johnny 1.0 says, this is going to ruin Florida boys' vacation. This is going to ruin a lot of people's day, and that is also what makes me happy.
Why is Mersh upset?
I don't think Mersh is Florida boy, and I don't think he's on vacation.
Oh.
Midland Armory says when AI takes over the self-checkouts, they will ask for a tip. Yeah, make sure you tip the robots.
Yeah, and what is the robot using any money for?
Right.
Ever.
Timmy Pegwibs over on Rumble says, did they ask for tips at the Twins game? For Christ's sake. Probably. I bet you they do. Yeah, they do.
You can tip on just about anything that you're buying now.
Yeah. Trucker 18 Wheeler says, sit down over on Rumble here. I just got to show Rumble some appreciation. Sit-down restaurants should be the only thing to tip for. Chevrolet JB, ex-wife was a bartender. She could come home with $700 in tips in a night. Easy. Yeah, I imagine bartenders do better than servers.
Doesn't it depend on... Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, and they probably have a lot more fun, too, sometimes. But, like, doesn't it depend on where you work? Because sometimes they make the bartenders split it between, like, other people, too, and you don't get to, like, keep your personal tips. You have to, like, pool them. I don't know many places where, like, if you get handed a tip, you get to keep it personally.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I
think you should.
I think the bartenders should get to just keep their shit. Yes, and the listeners are having some fun with us. Guys, keep fighting to put it back up over 10K. You know what to do. We've been here before. This is our second time going over, and you know me, I play by football rules. If it crosses the goal line, it's a touchdown. So now we're a 2-time 10,000 sub channel. Woo! 2 times now we're at 10K channel, and now it's going to be 3. It's going to be awesome. Root says, who the fuck unsubbed? You really do suck. Well, you guys know what to do. Just keep hitting subscribe, and you'll be good. Do you remember that couple that we've been talking about that was getting divorced? The football guy and the Real Housewives of Atlanta chick?
Yeah. Croy and Kim, was it?
Croy and Kim. They called it off. So all of these like lawsuits and all of this shit that they were talking about and all this trashing, each other to the judge and this is why they're a piece of shit.
Phone calls to dispatch.
They're going to get back together and they're going to make it work. And I have a theory about that. I think the only reason they're doing that is because they found out how fucking broke they are because they have those IRS problems and there's no way they can afford to go live on their own.
Nope.
He's got to pay for her shit. She's got to pay for his shit. And they have to stay together.
Well, they're going to be in a situation now where they're going to be fucking other people and they're always mad at each other. And,
they're going to be in the, what is it called? What are the two who just, Bill de Blasio and his wife, they're going to be in that situation where, we're still living together and we're not getting divorced, but we're going to see other people.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Right, because they can't afford it.
Exactly. So these two are getting back together. But now, to kind of prove that it's a total sham and it's all horseshit, she's already out there on the internet posting thirst traps for people. So Kim Zolciak put this up on her Instagram the day they announced that the divorce was off.
I don't want people to know about what's going on. Everybody goes through shit. I don't want people to know about what's going on. Everybody goes through shit. I don't want people to know.
She just puts her big fake fucking tits out.
Those are big.
Those are too big.
Those are, yeah, anytime it looks cartoony on you,
Yeah.
you've got to stop, right?
So she put her giant fucking crazy person tits out on the internet. Oh, yeah, and then she put these up.
No, those are old.
Oh, those are old?
Those
I'm
are
sorry.
old.
So, yeah, she announces that her and the husband are getting back together. The divorce is off. And she goes that same day and goes, hi, everybody, look at my fucking titties.
Well, it's what I told you. And what you said. They're not divorcing because they don't hate each other anymore. They suddenly love each other.
Yeah.
It's because they can't afford it. And they're going to be fucking other people. They just can't afford it right now.
Zen Rhino says, Kim is nasty looking. Yeah, those tits are weird.
She looks way older than him, too.
Yeah.
Like, just too much work done.
Yeah, just, I don't know. Root says those tits are as fake as the 10K subs on this channel. Attaboy.
I don't know.
Elementary Son of Man says ROTC has 50,000. What? Do they really? ROTC was begging to get to 50K on Rumble, and it reminded me of Steel Toe. Steel Toe did it first. Well, not got to 50,000 on Rumble. We get begged.
That'd be
for
cool, though.
Begged for subscribers.
Maybe somebody go infiltrate the ROTC chat and be like, hey, guys, real quick, everyone just run out of here and sub to Steel Toe.
Oh, is April
come
doing
right back.
Is April doing gay ops to the fucking ROTC boys?
Nah, I'm proud of them.
Ooh.
How is that gay ops?
April's right. Go ahead and do what she said.
I resign. You won't see me tomorrow.
We have to, we're going to get to the Caesar's Palace thing tomorrow. We're going to get to the Jamie Foxx thing tomorrow. We got a bunch of stuff to get to tomorrow. What a crazy night this was. Thank you guys very much. I got to count it up here. 20, 30, 40, 65, 80. You guys are $85 into tomorrow's goal.
Aw.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Unbelievable. We will talk to you all again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Central. April and I, it'll be a wonderful show. We've got a lot of great stuff for you. Mersh don't care, but Royce will deadlift you into Bolivian.
I take it back. I was kidding.
All right. Thank you very much. To the rest of you.
Thank you.
And Chris, thank you very much.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you for the offering
for
plate.
everything, all the gun shit, cutting board.
And April and I are going to now go celebrate something else. After
He's
we
pregnant.
leave. Yeah, I'm fat and pregnant.
And he's drinking while pregnant.
Talk to you later, everybody. See you tomorrow. Take it easy. Have a great rest of your night.